think this is a state issue. They want to discuss. On the one hand, they want to do Jesus, and on the other hand, blue eyes, white colored. Jesus was olive colored. Ladies and gentlemen, today Jesus will not be allowed into this country based on if it was up to Henry Robinson and his clique. He wouldn't be allowed if it was up to reform or restore. He wouldn't be allowed.
She was raped by a pedophile. She couldn't give him consent to have sex.
Got to be seen! It is
C'était une tradition
It's you personally! It's you personally! And you're fighting
I account for both the distinction and the unity. So I say there's a sense in which the word is with God, since he is distinct from God the Father, but the word is God because they share the same essence. So there's some sense in which there's univocal unity, and there's some sense in which there's a distinction. But what I'm asking you about is, in your position, how there's a distinction before creation if all of the distinctions are just reducible to manifestation, which requires...
I don't understand that. I feel like you're using different words, semantics. Like, making words smaller. Yeah, because that was too many words for me.
We'll go slowly, just keep track.
Can you not record? We're not doing recording.
We're not doing recording.
We'll have a private conversation.
We're just doing a private.
No recording.
So this is the way to see him down in
Well, this is the argument. Has got those flyers in a drawer, and I know you.
My dear friend, Jesus made the claim that forgiveness is in him.
Yes, if you have doubts. Yeah, he's already against you.
They don't want to. They don't want
Everything.
Have free will, so they can't be like the angels. The angels don't have free will. So those ones he's talking about have free will.
protecting Israel. Yeah.
when I see wealthy Israel and impoverished West Bank. You explain
The West Bank is not Israel, it's a separate country.
No, it's not. It's not.
Palestine is run by the Palestinian Authority. Blame the government of Palestine. Palestine, the West Bank is run by the Palestinian Authority. They are crap and useless compared to the Israeli government that runs Israel.
No.
Simply.
The settlements are true. Stop lying. You have to admit that.
Do you know when the settlers were in Gaza, Gaza was prosperous and the Palestinians worked on the settlements in Gaza. When Israel abandoned the settlements,
today,
Gaza went downhill.
Yesterday.
Yeah. And I met Palestinians who would rather it was Israeli government running the West Bank.
Stop lying. Because to you, lies.
Stop attacking Israel then.
No. No one's attacking Israel.
He says no one's attacking Israel. Oh, Hezbollah's not attacking Israel. The Houthis aren't attacking Israel. Hamas aren't attacking Israel. The Iranians aren't attacking Israel. What a dream he's living. No one's attacking Israel.
I believe that Israel's got a right to exist. I also believe that Palestine has got a right to exist as well. That's what I
But they don't want that.
firmly believe. I think
They don't want that. Tell him if he wants it.
Israel has got enormous wealth compared with the rest of the
Tell him about two-state solution if he wants
Israel
it.
would be far better using the carrot rather than the stick. Far
They've tried the carrot many times. Where's it got Israel using the carrot? Most of those Muslims don't want Israel to exist. They're waiting for Iran to wipe Israel off the map, as Iran keeps saying it's going to do. Iran, the Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas, Palestine Islamic Jihad, all are committed to the destruction of Israel, and he wonders why Israel has to kill people just to survive. You couldn't make it up.
They don't have to bomb like they're bombing now.
They do.
How many children are going to die? How many ordinary people?
How many it is blame Hamas? But he won't blame Hamas. All those deaths are wars started by the Palestinians and their allies. But he'll blame Israel. How many Arabs have you killed? Well, if Arabs start a war, there we are. Says in the Bible, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And I wish that Hezbollah and Hamas and the Iranians and the Houthis would read the biblical scriptures and learn from it. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If you make peace, life's good.
God's come in now.
Israel wants to make peace with everyone.
Nobody can. They're not kings. No one. Arul, how convenient.
It's a mindset. What program?
No, I'm showing you it's a publication.
Because I'm from the video.
I'm scared and I was arguing.
You live in Harry Potter. How long will you stay here for? I would love to go to Russia for a second year. I love gardening, farming.
What do you mean by it?
I would love to go to Russia, in Shalom, and do some farming. In Russia, they love farmers.
He mentioned that. He mentioned this is
No, in Russia you can go without small things.
mentioned in the Quran. Mentioned in Hadith as well.
The word evidence is an English word. You hear of that all over the place. For example, if you stand in front of everyone uses
I asked you a simple question.
I didn't even start. He's saying the same stuff every other person says.
Everyone's telling you the same. Then you have the problem. Then you talk about evidence from the history.
Word
Evidence from the history.
evidence.
Okay, I'll give you
Any evidence. Hijrah from Mecca to Medina. Any evidence.
I'll give you evidence.
Bro, your boy don't want to engage with me.
Any evidence. Qualified evidence. Anything that qualifies as evidence.
There's a lot of narrations saying that
Name a source. At least describe the source. Don't panic. If you want a loo break, the loo is down there. Clearly, you're panicking too much. You don't use mentally. There are cameras here. If you TikTok, if your TikToks can stay over there. This is Speaker's Corner. We deal with intelligence right now. Not interested. I'm in the middle of a conversation. The camera is here.
you know what? So there is a narration saying that he migrated from Medina to Medina. Which narration? Do you want the exact narration?
Some information. Just the narration doesn't have
Evidence narration means a history. What is your question?
information doesn't mean Are you referring to?
What do you mean? You want the scientific evidence then? That's stupid thing. That's stupid. What kind of evidence?
Are you quoting some passage?
I'm quoting from history.
I haven't listened. When I start, listen and respond. Are you quoting? Sorry, some reference. Too much of people like you. This is what happened.
I told you you're talking about. They give you a feedback.
Are you
Yeah, I
quoting?
know.
That was a joke. At your expense.
I can take jokes, that's fine.
Sure. But don't speak. Just because you
No,
take
I have to speak. Because you're not being honest with me.
I think
Are you quoting a passage from the Quran?
No.
Are you quoting a particular hadith
From the
source?
history.
Are you quoting
From
a
the history.
particular hadith source?
Historical evidence.
Are you quoting what source are you quoting?
Okay, now you want to hear my question. So historical evidence
Written by who? From what time?
from people like who lived at that time.
What is the historical evidence about Jesus' birth?
Like who?
We need to know what is right.
He is confused.
Like who?
What is this English examination?
Can you give that?
If you please, don't be too desperate. If you are desperate, the loo is there. I told you already. If you want a longer break, McDonald's is there.
Why are you scared to answer
I need the camera right now.
Okay.
Please don't come in.
Okay, one thing.
We're not dealing with TikTok
Give
clown
your
show
criteria
here.
for evidence. Can you give a criteria for
The
evidence?
word evidence is an English word.
It's not equivocal.
Don't think he is like you. He understands the word.
Is evidence one type?
Any evidence qualified. Any evidence.
Oh, any evidence is fine?
What's your evidence that you?
You have a hearing issue also.
Okay, so any evidence.
Do you have a hearing issue also?
So the hadith is evidence. There you go.
Yeah. Quran is historical evidence quoted by written in the hadith. Which hadith? You want the hadith exactly?
Hadith is a category, like biography is a category. Hadith is a category. Which particular hadith are you quoting?
You want the exact hadith? Should I tell you? If I tell you, okay. If I tell you, will you believe in that?
I'm not a
Okay, so why are you asking this? Why you want to believe? I think you just, I think the cut.
You know why? You ask me why. I'll tell you.
Respect our religions, yeah?
No, it's not
You know why?
necessary.
You know why?
Now I ask you a question. If I give you the evidence, will you believe? He said no. So why are you asking that?
I'll explain.
I think you are. I think you
are
what you
repeating
say
right now.
Just let me
You ask me why
let
am
me
I
carry on.
asking?
Let me carry on.
I can
I think why you just.
Can I respond?
No. I didn't finish. I didn't finish.
Why am I asking?
No, I didn't finish. No.
Why is
I didn't finish. Let me finish. I think you just talking without like. There's no point.
Don't conclude. I'm not a Muslim.
I'm not saying.
Thank God if you listen right now, I can speak. So
I said to you, you asked for evidence. I said to you, I'll give you evidence.
going
What
on
then?
again.
Said no, I will not believe the evidence. Okay, so why are you asking for evidence?
Let me do it.
third time. You've asked me third time. Now let me do it now.
I think you're talking a lot. You want to stop with this guy. I need to go because my wife is.
You need to go because your brain power is gone.
I think.
The sun is going down. The way scrutiny works.
Nothing to you is useless. Because if I give you evidence here, he said nothing. So why are you asking them? Why are you asking?
I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Would you like to listen? Fourth time. The gentleman tells me, if he quotes me a hadith, would I believe? Now, of course, he thinks I am a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. Just because he quotes some nonsense, am I going to believe? No.
He can give you the answer if you are seeking the answer. Are you going to speak or not?
Listen carefully. Listen carefully. This is not a TikTok show.
Fine, you want to speak or not?
Please. It's not about me. Cut me short multiple times.
It's about you.
I'm quite sure. Listen carefully.
Because it's honest. You're very honest.
Listen carefully.
So do you want to engage or not?
Listen, if you listen without cutting short, that's how intelligence works. Clearly you haven't grown up enough. So learn right now. Your TikToks don't help you. I am not happy with your behavior so far.
So do you want to speak or not?
Would you cut me short again? Look at this clown. Asks me one question, repeats the same question over and over.
You are scared to debate with him.
Do
you want to speak or not?
He did something today. It's that simple.
Are you scared to debate with him?
Thank you. Clearly, the brain capacity doesn't go with time.
Are you scared to debate with him?
Thank you. Stay away. For your clothes, pay £5. Your friend there, that might be a lovely man, but he's running away. £5 for a person, that one. Pay 10 people, bring them along. Not with the Christians, my dear friends. What was the challenge I raised with the Muslims?
Give me that card. Can I say the topic?
Everything I believe about Jesus comes from the first century sources that can be connected with Judea. This is how history works. Not brainwashing, but history, where you believe in reliable sources of information. In contrast, when I consider Islam, all of what you believe in Islam is bogus.
That is the art and skill of Speaker's Corner, or the challenge of Speaker's Corner. Whether you agree with me or not,
Mostly not, sadly.
that's absolutely fine. Oh God, I've done something bad.
You're not answering the question. Why were they right? One happened to start the last time. One time they were plenty of white people.
Where?
Happened to be.
How many white people are there? What kind of bloody online groups do you remember of?
Well, these are the questions. These are the questions I was just about to go on to. This week, you'll see that a member of Parliament. Actually, I do know this guy. for my sins, called John Healey, MP, was the Minister of Defence. And I've had some dealings with him in the past. When he was a housing minister under Jeremy Corbyn, I had some dealings with him, and he was useless. He was useless in taking up basic housing rights and law. But his secretary did respond. So I'll give his secretary some due, but I won't give him any. But he resigned this week from the desperate government of Keir Starmer and declared that Keir Starmer is essentially, excuse me, did I say have three meetings at once?
He's the master of heckling.
Good.
He's the master of heckling.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? But I was going to finish my sentence, but I'm being stopped by intermittent, irregular heckling inside the meeting. Unauthorised heckling and unauthorised separate discussions happening inside the meeting. Keir Starmer,
he's on Grindr.
Keir Starmer's government was being accused by John Healey, the Minister of Defence, and the Under Secretary, or whoever the next guy who resigned was. They did it in a string, one after the other. Is accused of undermining the defence of the realm.
God help us.
The nation is under threat, and that threat is coming, as you all know, not only from Muslim maniacs cutting people's heads off on the streets. That's one threat.
Well, there are a lot of them.
Which ties you in. Well, there are in Israel and in Gaza. There's loads of them there.
Well, I would be
all waiting for a chance to attack British culture, and they've inculcated their ideas into the minds of the liberal youth in England, who are going into Filton 5, go into an arms factory and smashing up the weapons that Israel is using to defend Western civilization. So because of that, we have two fronts we have to watch out for. One side is we have terrorists developing, because those who were charged with criminal damage only a few weeks ago were imprisoned based on terrorism charges, even though they were found guilty of criminal damage. So that's how easily it escalates. It's just one judge who decides whether it escalates from criminal damage to terrorism. And then the other side to it is of course, we are under threat from Vladimir Putin, who apparently wants to launch a nuclear bomb on London. And the Minister of Defence is not doing any. The Minister of Defence was told by Keir Starmer to have Labour's policy on arms, his arms up in the air, and do nothing. Meanwhile, at the same time, excuse me, Chris, what were you saying?
He's been the one up in.
What were you saying? I know, what happened to you this morning?
Why do you tolerate idiots like
Expel
that?
him! Expel him!
I'm going to do it in the good old Bolshevik fashion and shoot him.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We haven't agreed on the right to bear arms yet. We haven't agreed on that.
Talking about the right to bear arms.
We haven't agreed on that in the meeting yet. We've had some opinions, but we haven't agreed on it.
Mr. Corbyn, stop approaching the lady.
There it is.
She's spoken.
First gunshot wound.
That's a backfiring.
How do you know?
I don't know whether I
And that's what you do.
So,
what do you think you're doing? So where were we? Oh yeah, Russia is about to bomb London. That's what we're told.
Which part of London?
Now, parallel to this is where we kind of slightly intersect with our story. And that is, we protested outside Palantir the last couple of weeks, pointing out our support for the decision of our Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, who decided to stop Palantir from having the contract. Having a contract.
Look, good question.
Steve. If Sadiq Khan recommended an Indian restaurant and you went there and it was good, would you turn around? I said if he recommended an Indian restaurant.
If he recommended a Pakistani
and you happened to go there, and you agreed that it was a good restaurant. You both independently gave it 5 stars on TripAdvisor.
A stopped clock
Would that
is,
mean
a stopped clock is correct twice.
well, exactly.
Oh, there's always one clever.
No, you're quite right. That's exactly the point I'm making. But you, my friend, with your mistaken attitude towards these questions, immediately assume that when I sarcastically mentioned Sadiq Khan doing something positive, you assume I was declaring my loyal support for everything he does.
I'm glad you clarified.
Right, I clarified it to you. You're not as slow as you make out.
And now that he's clarified it, piss off.
Was that sarcasm with what?
I think it was. It managed to produce a stunted laughter rippling through temporarily. It was stunted. It wasn't full belly. It was stunted, small ripple, then it declined.
Mate, you're a speaker.
There is more to come, ladies and gentlemen. Fear not.
You're a speaker, not a carry-on.
So when Sadiq Khan cancelled or threatened to cancel the contract with the Metropolitan Police, I was surprised at the amount of kickback, 1 by Palantir and 2 by the Metropolitan Police.
Who works at Palantir
And then, following on from the Metropolitan Police kicking back, what is the head of the Metropolitan Police, if not part of the deep state? Is he not under orders from the deep state? Did the judge in the Filton 5 case yesterday, or day before yesterday, not constitute part of the deep state? And then suddenly, out of nowhere, what's that?
Convicting people one of whom broke the back.
Convicting people on a charge on which they were not found guilty of. They were charged with criminal damage. They were found guilty of criminal damage, but then they were sentenced for terrorism. That's the difference, my friend, that you failed to notice. Now, it's a genuine clap, my friend.
Is that because you're a flattered seal?
Revealing your ignorance, invoke the clap. Nothing wrong with that. No need to be upset about it. Now,
So you're God. Okay, you're God. Pet.
Are you asking me a question to answer the question?
No. I want if you see me in high pass here, I'm not debating. Okay?
Please, you can record him, but don't record him.
Yeah. If you see me in high pass here,
He asked questions.
So excuse me here. I'm talking about evidence. So now you come to me and you come to you. Do you mind asking me a question again? What is your question?
But the audience here is Jews.
Jesus Christ is the way. He has the power. He has the power. Jesus Christ has the power.
If I tell you, hey, when you go out, this is how you know bad apples, good apples. That means it's going to be apples you're going to see, right? And you're going to recognize it. Okay, and if I tell you, this is how you recognize true prophets and false prophets, that means there's true prophets to come, right? To give guidance, to the worship of the one true God, to revive the message of Christ that he initially taught. Why would God not do that? Why do you live with God not do that? Because he preserved the final revelation.
Last week I recorded
It's not good as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So the difference between that being convincing evidence and people being convinced. So why do we have the biggest converts rates compared to other religions?
Like I don't think we're recording here.
Well, that doesn't sound the point. What we're saying is that being convincing evidence.
All the other one is
that people receiving that evidence is two different things. And you would agree with that. You would say as a Christian, or as a follower of Christ, right? No. You would say that, okay, I believe that Christianity is true, there's evidence for it. Well, not everyone's going to listen to the evidence, going to accept it. And that's fine. But my opinion, my position is that Islam is true, and I can prove it even using the Bible. I believe that the Bible, many people himself, the Arabian prophet, an Ishmael prophet, that will save the nations, allow the Jews to come back into Jerusalem to preach the word of God. And I think it's been found in the book of Matthew. In the book of Matthew, there's a very famous part which is found in Matthew 22. It talks about how the second temple will be destroyed. In 70 AD, the temple will be destroyed. And after 70 AD, God is going to invite the Gentiles back into salvation. And we know that can't be according to the call of Christ. Because Paul and Christ are both before 70 AD. So which nation came after 70 AD, invited people to the Gentiles to salvation, preached the message of one true God, the God of Abraham, the one Jacob? That is Islam. That's what Islam is. To believe in Abraham, to believe in Jacob, to believe in Isaac, and to worship the one true God. And obviously I would say that Christ didn't claim to be God. He claimed to be a servant. But you don't want to go into that.
There's no conflict. Where are you from, bro? Where are you from?
This is the judgment.
agree. Before we start this is, we come here to protest
He's trying to just run away.
What is discussion? Sure. If you're not, you're going to act like this is speaker's corner in the circus, then I can't have a discussion. Okay.
Down there, speaker's corner. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. No, speaking about you. He doesn't like a road roller in the middle. If you could please come to the side. You cannot impose yourself on him. It's illegal. It's harassment. It's harassment.
I didn't come up to
harassment.
you.
He didn't come up to you. No. I'm here. I am here. You're lying. He doesn't want to speak with you. It's harassment. It is harassment. It is harassment. I'm angry. Yes, I panic. Yeah, we panic.
Panic! Look at his harassment.
Please, all cameras cover gentlemen. I don't have to panicking. I don't have to.
Don't learn about law and order.
I'm panicking. What part of me look panicking? I'm looking at you in your eyes. I'm not panicking.
Whoa. Look at that. Talia.
Harassment. To let you know I'm not panicking. No, you shouldn't. But he doesn't want to. Because you want to have a conversation. If you don't want to have a conversation, you'll walk. Look at the gas.
So now they've learned about the law. The laws of harassment. I hope they've learned.
That's harassment.
So let's talk about generally exactly what happened here.
Keep it moving, boy.
So you have these comedians who wants to have a discussion. Comedians, that's how they're brainwashed you. That's how they brainwashed you. That's how they brainwashed you.
I run.
Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. They have stated that crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And I've asked them to address that today, and obviously they're panicking and they don't want to address it.
Their contribution at Speaker's Corner, let's say the spotlight for free speech across the world. Panic, anger, hatred, and finally, of course, to run away. They had the best opportunity as Dawa leaders, international Dawa teams, to give a quick answer and engage in a conversation, even if I'm standing next to them. Because the truth can defeat me, but they fail to. So this is... This is Mansur. Poor show. Abdullah, poor show. Very poor show. Now they are about their convincing. My name is keep it moving. I get dehydrated and nobody offer me a drink. So it's nice to offer others. They don't like Islamic. And you agreed to the condition to have a civilized conversation. You don't have to, but if you don't want to, then keep it moving. That's what he said. Conditions both parties agree to. You cannot have Arul because Arul insult our Prophet Muhammad. He insulted our religion. I've never insulted Jesus. I was a Christian. I born and raised as a Christian. And I don't have conversation with anybody who insults Jesus. You're making sense. You gotta make sense. That's what I tell you. You need a drink. You gotta make sense. You cannot party in union with somebody who make a mockery of our scriptures and expect me to agree with that. Are you well in your head? You well. The guy says he doesn't want to have a conversation with you. You can't respect him and say, okay, I apologize next time. That's all he's asking you to do. Respect him, his law, and say maybe next time. It's not that difficult, but you insist on to be part of it. Nobody didn't do it to you.
A little blessing card,
There is a hijrah recorded in the Quran. I am focused on coming too close. Earlier you were barking, sorry, now coming too close. Sure. For your unsuit services, go approach Muhammad, don't come near me. Completely understood. There is a hijrah recorded
Christian, if you preach Christianity,
you don't know where I can
respect Islam and other religions.
But the question that I've asked you is for a hijrah from Mecca. Don't touch me, please. Please, Saudi Arabia, please. For a hijrah. I'm giving you clients. For a hijrah. I'm clients for you, man. If you are giving me, I am suspicious already. So if you please stay away. Thank you. See, I'm bringing clients. You are from Saudi Arabia. Yes. See, you are from Somalia. I'm bringing clients. Close enough. So please help us understand. You are an Arab. His people weren't Arab speakers, but they were forced to become Arab speakers, unfortunately. Like his people. Now to you, sir. Now to you, sir. What evidence, qualified evidence exists for a hijrah from Mecca to Medina?
Brother, where is Jesus from? Where is Jesus from?
What evidence exists? Qualified.
You understand? You understand?
Hijrah, you know what hijrah is? Fleeing Mecca, running to Medina with with his entourage, early Muslims, because they were made to flee. Hadiths come centuries later. You can hear me say qualified evidence. First of all, have you got any early evidence first? No. Hadiths are late, we'll come to that. Where in the Quran? Don't come. Don't even tell me, wasting time. Please.
Bring one from Emirates as well,
I'll give you 5p later for the client. 5p later. What evidence exists in the Quran? There was a hijrah from
You with him, yeah? You with him? You see?
I don't have all my books.
Divided into the Christian style. That's why I want to clarify. The Muslim you know about the Janjaweed. You know about the Janjaweed. The Muslim Arabs, attacking the Arabic Africans and Africans, attacking them because they are one of the
Christian nation
are you
How do you pay?
100% Muslim, and you know that if you leave, you're going to be judged. Why would you leave? Because they're safe here, and but anyway, so my friend, yeah, the document will never end. Because Sudan is a Muslim country. You cannot change Sudan. You cannot change Afghanistan. You cannot change anything. We are here in a democratic country. With the biggest democratic country. We have to can you change society? Can I respect you? I respect your hands. I respect everybody. And you should respect that. Do you respect everybody? Yes, we do. Do you respect people that disrespect you? Do you respect people that disrespect you? And actually do respect everybody. Okay. Do you respect people? So do you think that everybody has the right to? Why would I go? And it was unfair. What's your right? With the Muslim. With the and they're all Christian. You cannot change. And it's going to be divided into separate. But you don't lose the territory because of this, because it's a politics. Because of war. They didn't want that because of war, but two generals, reignited the war. Al-Bashir was trying to threaten Muslim nation. That's why he attacked. So we have got the right to have the preview.
They Christianity is not one of they found a mostly polytheist stuff, and they put laws in to make sure that self is not doesn't get involved by Muslims are not there, and then they basically gave them Christianity. So I'm saying this divide that you're saying Muslims make the things happen, these are made by because the crusade, because colonialism, because
show me jihad in the New Testament.
So when the Christians came to Sudan under the British Empire, right? In their own writings, you see talks of, oh, we're fighting with Cleveland, or where
show me the justification. Show me the justification in the New Testament. Show me the justification in the New Testament. Show me jihad in the New Testament. No, of course the Christians are doing bad things. Doesn't mean not you got to prove that it's part of the religion. When I say this is
are you denying that there's no fighting in the church?
No, I'm not. I'm saying no.
We do the same thing.
There's no go out and attack people.
was a bit similar. Afghanistan,
You're saying that because people did that,
I'd say when the Muslims spreading their religion, warring of the non-believing nations to accept their religion, that's something also found in Christianity. I would say that's in the
where? No, where's it in the text?
But they also, you're saying they're
I'm saying they did it despite the text. They did it regardless of what the text did. I mean, the precept was done regardless of what the text did. They just come back. No, but they did it regardless.
Like religious war, martyrdom. It's a Christian, it's also martyrdom. I'm not on knowledge of your
but you're the one making it plain.
Okay, the first crusade.
No, show me the verse in the book.
So the Pope is not using the Bible.
No, show me what the Pope said. Even that's not what show me the Bible. Show me the Bible where
I'm not a scholar of the Bible, but
you're making the Bible.
Historical
the Pope did what the Pope was looking at, and the Pope was looking at the but the crusade, what was done in the crusade,
you're saying you're not religious.
where what they did was
I don't have to be a scholar of the church.
I'm making it plain when you don't think of when you make it clear, you're showing Christians doing it. I wouldn't want to make it clear. You said Christians did now, I would assume to justify according to the
why do I have to?
You're the one making it clear. Okay, so it's this time.
So I have to be a scholar of Christianity.
You said you know. Did you say that?
Because I know history.
Okay, so the Pope, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
you know You take over. You take over. You take over. So if the Pope over the calendar, that'd be all right. Go.
He didn't say to the Pope.
My friend wants to say something.
But I think what it is you're trying to judge us Christians like how you understand Islam.
No, that's not what
But let me finish though, because in Islam, because of the Quran isn't clear, you have to go to your scholars for understanding. Alright, so where do you go for understanding apart from Islam? Okay, let's put that to the side. So that's how you do it. So you then think that it's the same for Christians?
Okay, I don't know. We have internet. We can look at what the Pope ordered, the first crusade, and what Bible verse means. I don't know. I'm not listening.
Well, no, I can already tell you that there is no verse that you could use.
Let's see what it means. So you ordered as a Christian. Okay.
The Pope was basically telling to protect the Christians. He was just saying to protect the Christians in the Holy Land, the pilgrims. Go on. Go on.
So you would have had to use the Bible.
No, he could have just said protect Christians.
No, it doesn't have.
He could have just said protect Christians in the Holy Land. Because it's a natural instinct for people to want to protect. Okay, go on.
I mean, I know this was a condition now to speak to Christians. But according to the gospel, you are the salt of the earth. Okay, so you got Matthew 5:13, that's first one you brought. Then he brought Matthew 5:15-14.
Tell us the verse.
But first correct yourselves and others be free from blame. You'll be able to correct those who subject to you if you wish to be friends of God and that they do the things which you may please Him. You must especially let all matters that pertain to the church be controlled by the law of the church.
Where's the violence in the verse?
Then he brought Luke 6:19. He was not punished because he had stolen the goods of another, but because he had used well things which were his.
So where's jihad in that verse? So where's offensive?
No, but he's using the Bible clearly.
Yeah, but
and he says, all who die, hey, moreover Christ commands it. All who die by the way, this is Pope, this is from the Christian Broadcasting Network, all who die by the way, whether by land or sea or in battle against the pagans, shall have immediate remission of sins. This I grant them through the power of God and shall invest. Oh, what disgrace if such a despised and base race, which worships demons, should conquer a people. I'm reading the Bible, which has the faith on the God of God and is made glorious in the name of Christ. What would reproach with the Lord reform us if we do not aid those? So this part I don't think it's from the Bible. This is from me. But he started the Bible. He said, all who die by the way, whether by land or by sea, on battle against the pagan, shall have the immediate remission of sins. This actually might be
that's not in the Bible.
Where's the offensive jihad in the verse?
No, what he's doing, those are the rewards. He's using the rewards in the Bible, but it's not. He's not using to.
To attack.
No.
If you do not aid those who live us profess religion, they're those who are accustomed to wage private warfare. By the way, I'm not justifying what the Muslims were doing before that first crusade either, because it doesn't mean that.
We're proving that it's from the text.
But anyway, they were the real ones.
No, the Turks, no, that time, no, they weren't there all the time.
So Allah told them to stop fighting.
So either way, this is the speech that he gives. He brought free Bible.
I like to debate with you again. It's an enjoyable debate.
Anyways, yeah, so he clearly used the Bible. He did not use the Bible.
So where's the offensive jihad in that sense?
But so they're following the Pope, and he's commanded it to them.
No, where's the offensive fighting? Where does it say go and attack people?
Okay, so maybe you're Protestant and you don't agree with everything the Catholic Church does, but the Christians.
I'll leave it with you.
What you find is that the Pope does what he does, but he can't use Bible verses.
But he used Bible verses. Maybe he misinterprets them, but he uses them.
No, but you see what's happening is that they're using. I've spoken with a Catholic before, and he says a similar thing to what this Pope is saying, in that when they attack, it's to do with defending when they're attacked. So what essentially the way Catholics see it is that because the Bible doesn't allow them to fight, they see that they don't have a choice. That's how they see it, the Catholics. So they're not using the Bible to justify the fighting. It's just a decision that they make.
The Pope just to use the Bible to justify it. Doesn't mean that it's correct.
No. The Pope is justifying the reward. That's what he was doing. No, he's justifying.
A Muslim scholar gets up on a pulpit and says, "Go and fight the British because you will have Jannah and this." It's the same thing as what the Pope is saying here.
Yeah, but then he could justify it with the Quran.
No. Okay, show that. It's not all the time. You can't.
All right.
You can't justify jihad all the time.
But here's the problem though, is that when it comes to, I still want to know, did your prophet and then his companions, did they fight? Right. Now, afterwards, did Allah ever give the order to stand down? Yeah.
What, you mean after like the jihad will be abolished?
Yeah.
No, it's never abolished.
Yeah, so some Muslims should be chopping or something else.
No, because there's conditions to it.
Well, what conditions?
There's lots of conditions.
Right, to stop fighting or infighting?
No, the command to fight is not going to be removed, but the conditions of what is acceptable jihad and what isn't, it's there.
Right.
So not all the time you fight, like they
Yeah, but the point is, you're trying to say that you're coming up with a reason to not fight. You're saying that you have reasons to not fight?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but where would you get that from?
Okay, I'll tell you where you get that from.
Alright.
First thing is, in this country right now, there's something called, we're mu'ahad, like we have a treaty with the government. You know, we have a passport, we have a treaty that is a ahd. And Allah says, Allah says, fulfill the treaties, the covenants. we can't fight here because we're here on the covenant. We're not here. We're here on the treaty from the Queen that we get protected by this country's law, and we have to follow laws. So our Quran says we have to follow treaties. So anybody who says it's allowed to fight here in the UK as a Muslim will be lying, because that's what against the Quran says we have to follow the law.
All right, but when you're saying you have to fulfill treaties, but is that between parties like rulers, or is it individuals?
All of it. Individual and business.
Right, so that's your justification. All right, so if another scholar comes along and says, no, that's abrogated, Surah 929 stands that we should fight now,
that scholar is misguided, because why? We look at how did the early Muslims react. When they were in Abyssinia, when they were in Abyssinia, they were there on the treaty, same circumstance.
Right.
Christian nation in Abyssinia, companions of the Prophet, they're there.
Yeah.
Were they allowed to fight the Abyssinians in that situation? No, because they're on the treaty and because they're under protection. So they have to fulfill their covenants. And that's what they did. They didn't start fighting the Ethiopians. They lived peacefully amongst the Ethiopians until they returned back to Arabia.
Okay, but at that time, did the order come from Allah to fight? Had it been revealed yet? Okay, right. So you're saying that Surah 929 was revealed before Abyssinia?
No, I don't know about when it was revealed. I'm saying the command of jihad, until now, it's never been abrogated. But there are conditions. Like, I'm not saying there's no jihad. I'm saying there are conditions where jihad applies. I'll give you an example. Right now, in Sudan, they're fighting what is jihad. It follows the conditions.
Okay.
So, like, there's circumstances that follow. Some that don't.
Right, but you see, this is the thing though, is that you're trying to say, now, what I know it's Muslims say, when they talk about jihad, they always will try to say that it's to do with the conditions. But the thing about it is that you come in here was a voluntary act.
Me, no. Not me personally, but yeah, Muslims say,
so in general. But when it comes to your Prophet and the companions, even though before the jihad started, they went to different places, from the point on when the companions were fighting, did they ever send their people as migrants to a country to not fight?
They needed to really, because they had Muslim nations.
Yeah, so that's the point I'm trying to make. So this idea of where Muslims go to places to not fight.
Sudan, I guess we mentioned it now earlier, Sudan. When the Muslims, they went to Sudan, they fought them initially, then they had a treaty, like they made a peace, and the treaty was that Muslims would be allowed there, but they're not fighting, and they stay in Sudan, they fight.
Right, but then in Sudan's a place that the Islam came to, so it's because of war why Islam came to.
No, but we spoke about earlier. Their war wasn't successful, and they made a peace treaty. The Muslims stayed in Sudan, which was a Christian country at that time, when the Muslims first came in, and they didn't fight them. That was an example. They stayed in Sudan, they didn't fight the Christians.
Oh no, but you said they stayed in Sudan. What did they go?
They made a mosque, and they stayed there, and they lived there, and they traded there, but it was a Christian country.
Oh, so then it was a Christian country, so how comes now we have that divide where we have the Muslim north?
Yeah, we said that, we spoke about earlier, this was just colonization. When the British came in, there was no border there. The British made that like a border. They didn't write it as a border, but they physically divided the north and the south, because the south was mainly polytheists who could be Christianized, and the north was mainly Muslims, and they didn't want to Christianize the north.
But you said the north was mainly Muslims?
Yeah, north was Muslims.
Yeah, so how did it become so full of Muslims?
The north? It was already with Muslims then.
Yes, but they would have come in.
They came in, but when they came the first time, they didn't win. They made a contract, and eventually, naturally, Islam spread in that area.
Oh, right. And now, how do you think they would have spread? Would they have spread by just arguing, or would they just use...
It wasn't fighting. It wasn't. You can look at historically, it wasn't fighting. There was no Muslim nation that came in, conquered Sudan, and Islam became Muslim. It never happened historically. It never happened. So you can look it up. This is historical fact.
All right.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was speaking about Sudan. And by the way, when I was saying to you about the Christian jihad thing, it was because he was attacking the Muslims, saying, "Oh, but don't you guys do jihad?" showing you this. And I said to him, I'll accept this argument from anyone, but I won't accept it from a Christian. And he said, why? I said, because the Crusades, because colonialization, because examples of Christian nations spreading Christianity and fighting. Whether that actually agrees with the Bible or not, Allah, I don't know, I'm not a scholar of the Bible. But they were Christians and they did do that. And they did accept what their Christian leaders were telling them to do.
Alright, so
they did do it with hope of martyrdom.
Yeah.
They did do it with hope of martyrdom, with hope of heaven. So it was religiously justified. It wasn't wrong religiously.
Alright, so but here's the interesting thing is that so you went to the Pope to find the reasons.
Yeah, I went to the Pope. That was not the first Christian.
Alright, so do you think if we had to
the Old Testament
yeah, but don't worry about that. But if we had to, if a Christian wants to go to what the truth is about what they should be doing, would they go to the Pope or would they go to God?
You're Protestant.
Yeah, regardless of that.
Okay, but let's just regardless. Okay, so let's go regardless. So Martin Luther, he said you go straight to the Bible and you don't listen to the church leaders or whatever.
Yeah.
Then colonialism, that was a Protestant Christian. They still did the same thing.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
So I'm not saying what it is bad. I think it's not actually, to be honest with you, I don't think fighting a religious war is a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. So that's why I'm not liberal Muslim. I'm not going to say, oh, because you said to me jihad, I'm scared. No. I think it's natural, I think, for a powerful nation to want to spread its religion, its ideology, its culture across the world. I think that's natural, I think that's human, and I think they should. Because why? Because goodness happens by that, by spreading what they have. Like whenever, for example, they're a dominant culture and they go out and they spread, yeah, why not? And then battle it out, whoever's got the truth surely should be victorious.
Right.
I don't think war is trying to take war out of human history as if it's some abstract, bad, evil thing, I think is unrealistic. I think there's always going to be war, and people are always going to fight. And I think religious people are also always going to fight because they want to prove their faith. If their faith is true, when they fight, they should be supported by God. I do think that's what the Crusaders, when they were going to Jerusalem, that's what they were going. We're going to be supported by God. We're going to raise the cross of Al-Aqsa, stuff like that. Before you came, they brought an even more ridiculous argument. They tried to say that the mosque in Al-Aqsa only existed after Prophet Muhammad. It was like the worst thing ever that I've come across. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. But I don't think it's anyone's wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with spreading your religion by fighting. In Islam, at least conditions are put there. So first you preach. You call them to worship in God. You call them to accept Tawheed. Then you offer them jizya. They get taxed and they're protected. And if they reject both of those things, then you fight. And when you fight, you don't for the truth.
Yeah.
You leave the Christian worshippers in their place of worship.
Right. So what I was going to try and read, so when it comes to all what you said there applies to man. So now I'm going to read to you, this is what God says. This is Revelation 6 and 9. It says, and when you have opened the fifth seal, I saw on the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God, and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also, and their brethren, that should be killed as they were, should be fulfilled. So notice what happened there. Those people who were slain for the word of God, the message that God had for them is that they gave them white robes and they should rest until their fellows are also slain for the word of God. Notice, they don't fight. No, they give them white robes.
The answer is there. How did Muhammad improve lady's life? By making the gentleman next to her not allow her to speak. That's how Muhammad sorry,
so we don't try and dance around.
All right. Sorry. Last half an hour.
Yeah, but here the thing is, this is God telling you.
By the way, our attitude to the Bible is that we don't deny everything in it, and we don't accept everything in it, because perhaps what you're reading to me is from God, perhaps you're reading to me isn't. So my attitude to it is, okay, if there's something there that's true.
No, this is what I'm reading to you.
Yeah.
Is what Christians do.
It's what Christians do. Yeah, but Muslims also have an attitude to the Bible.
Yeah, but what are you trying to say that Christians should?
No, I'm not saying that. Look, you missed the whole point of the argument. I think we didn't cover it again. The whole point of the argument, he was trying to tell me, he was trying to put down Muslims, they're fighting this thing based by the sword, but I told him historically why it's not correct. Then I said to him, I will accept this kind of argument, this kind of like emotional, you guys fight, you guys kill people argument from anyone other than a Christian, because we've seen in history, Christians fight to spread their religion, we've seen it. That's why, that was all the argument was. I don't actually know, are they describing the Bible to do it or not? I'm not. Perhaps in the Old Testament, we do know there were prophets that fought. We know there was the David and Goliath. We know that story as well. Yeah. Moses fought. Yeah, we know that as well. So I don't know if maybe you accept some of the Old Testament. I don't know what your perspective is. But fighting religiously, I don't have issues with that. And I know the Christians don't have issues with that. So I don't know why Christians telling me that. I understand it from like even atheists, they come and they believe in liberalism, they believe in world peace, they're hippie, they shouldn't be war, why was there fighting in Islam? But I don't want a Christian telling me why was there fighting in Islam when throughout Christian history there was fighting in Islam. The Holy Roman Empire, the Spanish Inquisition, more recently Empire, colonialism. The reason today there isn't is because there's not a lot of actual Christian nations today. There isn't.
Alright, so let's
But if there were, they'd probably be fighting in the first war.
Yeah, that's right. But here's the problem. They would be able to fight in the name of Christ.
Maybe they would.
No, let me read the verse. Let me read the verse. So, this is what Jesus said. So this is the ruling of what Christians should be doing. Jesus is going to give the ruling, and you're going to hear it. So this is Matthew 26 and 47. And while he spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves, from the chief priests and elders of the people. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, whoever I shall kiss, that same is he, hold him fast. And forthwith he came to Jesus and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And Jesus said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Jesus and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Jesus stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. That's jihad. Then said Jesus unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place. For all they that take up the sword shall perish with the sword. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled, that thus it must be?
So there were church leaders, they knew about these verses, they debated them, and they came out with the ruling of fighting. Some maybe were pacifists, maybe you're pacifist Christian.
Okay, use your intelligence and tell me how.
Okay, me personally right now, do I believe Isa the prophet was a fighting prophet? No, I don't believe so. I don't think he engaged in any jihad. Okay, but these Christians make debate between each other and come to the ruling of fighting. They did. Historically, they did.
Alright, so what I just read to you, how could you debate?
Perhaps they were wrong. So what you're saying, perhaps this is not really relevant to me, but perhaps all of those Christian martyrs and tombs and shrines that are put out to say whatever and say whatever, martyr this, martyr that, perhaps none of them are following Jesus. That's maybe you're some pacifist Christian, I know what you are, but that's your issue to do with. It's not my issue. I do believe that, Isa didn't engage in jihad. So, but I know he will. We believe he will, because he will come under the Sharia of Muhammad, and who's going to do jihad against? He's going to jihad against the Antichrist, and he will use he won't use the sword, but he will defeat him.
Yeah, alright, so now...
So he will use jihad, but I don't think at his time he did. But yeah, perhaps Christian nations don't jihad they have. Maybe they weren't justified biblically, but that's what we can give them.
Alright,
so... go to them and tell them you guys are wrong.
Yeah, no problem. So now I want to give you Jesus' next rule.
Yeah, go on.
This is John 18 and 35. Pilate answered, Am I a Jew? Thine own nation and the chief priests have delivered thee unto me. What hast thou done? Jesus answered, My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence.
So he didn't fight during his time. I actually agree. No, I don't think he fought during his time. When he was there, when he didn't fight them, because he couldn't actually even fight them.
Right. So has his that's fine. So has his kingdom come yet?
So when his kingdom comes, you think he's not going to fight, or he is?
No, he said here, my kingdom is not of this world.
What do you believe about what is your end times?
That he comes back and fights and defeats.
So you do accept it?
Yeah, he comes back. So can Christians fight before he comes back?
So you're saying no? Okay, maybe I accept that. I don't. For me personally, maybe. So what you're saying basically is you're against all the Christians that fought with those wars. None of them are martyrs.
Yeah. No, I'll tell them to their face. It's just the fact they're dead that I can't tell them. But
I'm not disagreeing about that. I can't show something in the Bible. I can't say no.
Yeah, you don't worry. No, this is for Christians. It's not for Muslims. Anyway.
We do believe in some of what was in the Bible.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to show you is that
we have the same reason. We don't believe that Jesus during his lifetime he didn't fight. Obviously he couldn't. By the way, you know that wisdom in all times you have today. Right now, Muslims, for example in the UK, it would be like a similar example to Jesus and his disciples when they were in the Roman Empire, that kind of place. They wouldn't fight because they're under the Romans, they'll get demolished. Same like kind of thing.
Right, so then Jesus...
Same like in Palestine today, same thing.
Right, but then your prophet, after he became stronger, did he fight? Yeah, right, so yeah, that's fine. So Jesus, the apostles, on the day of Pentecost, they baptized 3,000 souls. Did they start fighting?
Which Christians? Did the early Roman Catholic Church fight?
They're fakers, so it's the apostles who matter. Remember, that's why I asked you about the... You're not going to find the name. Oh, you're talking about Apostle Paul. No, but he wasn't.
What is your argument here to be fighting? I don't think it's a bad thing, so I don't...
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is that you have Christians and you have Muslims fighting.
Yeah.
With the Christians, they're ignoring their text and then fighting. With Muslims, they have it in their text that they can fight.
Yeah, so which one's that?
Then it shows you which one's the religion of peace then.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to spread the religion of peace. That's not my point. I wasn't arguing for religion that is not peace.
Alright.
I was just saying like, why Christians... Your response is, okay, yeah, they weren't following their Bible. Okay, alright, maybe. Maybe they looked at something in the Book of Testament and they interpreted that. I don't know how they went about their business, but yeah, okay, I accept as well. Jesus didn't fight. I know that, we know that, and he didn't fight. And he couldn't. It wouldn't make sense for him to fight anyway. They'll get completely wiped out. They were just a couple, him and it was what, 12?
Yeah, but they had loads of followers anyway.
When he started preaching.
No, the apostles. No, the apostles. No, this is 500. There's 500.
Yeah, compared to the Roman Empire.
Yeah, but later on...
No, it wasn't that much. Half of the guys maybe.
Yeah, but the apostles, they had thousands of people.
Yeah, but
yeah, so if Jesus wanted them to fight, he could have given them, they could have taken over the whole place.
So maybe you didn't want them to fight, I don't know.
Yeah, because it's what the text says.
Yeah, okay, I accept it.
Okay, fine.
I accept it. Until I go and find out something else. But as far as I know, Isa during his time, he just went about doing miracles, preaching to the Jews. Then he was, they tried to crucify him. Then he would take up to Allah. When he comes back, he will follow Surah Muhammad, he will fight. I believe he will fight. He will actually fight, yeah. So, and you agree. So, what are we even disagreeing about? You know what we're disagreeing about. I was never arguing. I was recording.
No.
Yeah, but I was never arguing about Islam religion. I know you the argument is like, I don't use that argument. The reason why I use Islam is the religion of God. That's why the religion of worshiping God alone. Yeah, you can argue against that, but that's the argument choice. That's the argument you tell a Christian why you don't say no, accept Islam because you're peaceful. It's not that. Accept Islam because you'll be worshipping the God of Moses, Abraham, Zechariah, Yahweh, Yusuf, Yaqub, Jacob, the God of all of those prophets.
Okay, but I have to admit that there was one other Muslim I spoke to. I suppose you could say I have a bit more respect for him because he admitted that if the Caliph did arise in England, he would fight. Yeah.
So it's a hypothetical argument. I'm not saying.
No, he's ready to fight the caliphate.
Yeah, but I don't know, the only Muslims that are they're extremists.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're trying to avoid it. But whereas we know that
right now, is it logical for Muslims to start thinking about caliphate in Britain and fighting and that? No, why? The same reason when Jesus was with his apostles and they went to Palestine and the Roman Emperor was strong and the Roman Empire was the strongest in the world, they didn't command to fight. It's a similar reason like that. That's right. When Muhammad was in Mecca and there's and the old non-believers around them, they weren't commanded to fight. For 10 plus years, they weren't even ready to sword. 10 plus years. This is the same scenario right now. There are Muslims who are maybe 1% or less than 1% of the Jewish population. And we're here on the contract.
Right, so when the time comes,
what's the time coming?
but when the time comes when that guy rises up, would you follow him or would you try and...
What do you mean he rises up? He by himself?
No, when he says the caliphate established.
How is he going to establish a caliphate?
Obviously someone's going to. Or he says if someone does.
No, because I would think he's a lunatic. Because how is him using the caliphate, one person?
No, that's not what I said. I said the caliphate isn't one person, is it?
Yeah, but who's the caliphate going to come from?
No, what he's saying is that if one came...
So if somebody just randomly came and said, I'm the caliphate.
That's not how it works.
How does it work?
It works, you have to get groups to come together and they have to then build up.
The only scenario, group here, like insurgent, this never happened. That's not jihad. The only scenario of jihad in this country is a Muslim nation, like maybe Morocco, or I don't know what other main Muslim nations there are, attacks this country, or this country attacks that nation. In that situation, that's jihad. That's the only scenario. Like maybe, I don't know, if England trying to declare war on... And it would only be if I'm from that Muslim nation. It wouldn't be me being here. I wouldn't be allowed to fight.
So it sounds like you're not one of these you're basically not a Surah 911 like proper hardcore Muslim.
No, except all the Surah in the Quran. There's nothing that says one Muslim in a Christian country and saying start fighting.
No, because you don't want to get your reward from Surah 911.
My reward won't be from jihad that's not even accepted. I think it's conditions. Yeah, there are the conditions. For example, what I'll show you the ayah says,
so hard to find.
No, because I have to build my
the thing is...
that means it's hard to find.
Yeah, but I have to buy my Quran.
I can go find mine so easy.
Okay, I have to buy my Quran, but there is an ayah in there. It says about... Okay, I can find it. I write in Arabic, it came up from Jude. But it says... the ones that don't quite use it. I'm not arguing to say that there's no jihad in Saudi. Some people use this verse, I think there is jihad, but I don't think this is the one. Surah Al-Muntakhab.
No, the sad thing is like one of my neighbors, they're Muslim, and they
Surah 60 ayah 8.
Why? Because they're Muslim,
Allah does not forbid you from those who do not fight you because of religion, and do not expel you from your homes, from being righteous towards them and acting justly towards them. Indeed, Allah loves those who act justly.
Why? It be applied to, like, for example, within a Christian nation, allow freedom of religion, giving protection, not being for religion. I'm not being for religion. I'm Muslim, nobody.
Well, what's the next verse then?
The ones that you are, that you are.
Yeah, but then it says something else.
The ones that quote, they fight in your religion, they support you to go down. That's what happened.
But can you make allies with them?
With those people, those are fine. Those are the guys.
No. The
first one. No ally in that sense that you have no friends, but yeah, you feel them justice.
Yeah.
You feel them justice.
Okay, so it sounds like what you're doing is you're doing we had the crusade, but it sounds like you're one of the forgiving Muslims who forgive the Europeans for the crusade and then come to live with them.
I'm one of the Muslims that my family came here for economic reasons and I grew up here at education. Nothing about forgiveness.
Yeah, so you should be doing a Surah 911.
You shouldn't, because it's not accepted. Me personally right now, I'll tell you for example, am I allowed, for example right now, the time of prayer and it's coming, it's not yet fully coming. I'm not check. Am I allowed to pray before the time of prayer? I'm not. Why? It's not accepted. Same thing, am I allowed to fight jihad before the time of jihad? No, I'm not. It won't be accepted. That's it.
Is there a verse for that?
There is jihad.
No, about it not being accepted.
So about your actions not being accepted.
Yeah, if you quiet when you shouldn't.
Your actions not being accepted. I don't know if there's one specific like that, but there's a general principle of you have to follow the conditions of artists to accept it. You have to follow the Quran, you have to follow the Sunnah, you have to be in the Quran, you fear Allah, you fear Mansur, follow Allah, follow the Messenger. So right now, doing jihad isn't following Allah, it's going against it. Doing jihad here, and somebody on the country. Maybe you've been speaking to extremist Muslims, if you find them, tell them out, we allowed to even flip them to police. But most Muslims, Sunni Muslims, Orthodox Muslims, they don't pick jihad in this country. Actually, they've been openly warning against extremism in this country for maybe 30 plus years. Sunni Muslims in this country. They've been against extremism. Al-Qaeda, ISIS, all these people, they don't accept anything.
Well, not surprised, because if they're living comfortably, why would you ruin it?
No, it's not for that reason, because they're not following the Quran. The Quran said, La in Hakam, you're allowed to be justice. Are they justice for non-Muslims? Are they just for Muslims? Are they even just for Muslims? They're not Muslims.
Anyway,
if you find that Muslims, it looks like jihad and California,
It feels a little bit like there's some sort of
Then I got caught.
Matthew 1:18, it says, "You only
Is it the Christians that are making it?
No problem. So why does Jesus say again, I'm going to the Father? Yes, Jesus said, I'm going to the Father in your Father. So my God in your God. What?
The Father is invisible, right?
So if Jesus say, you show to me,
don't come face.
Yeah, wait. You tell me, you show me. No, but you show me in your Bible that Jesus is the Father. I say I agree with you. Now Jesus says, I'm going to my Father and your Father. I say, which Father again? Huh?
I just explained to you, the Father is the glory.
Father is the glory.
Oh yeah. So he's going back to the glory. How do you get all that?
Father is the glory.
Yeah, Father is the glory. Because the Father is invisible.
If the Father is the glory, our Father is invisible. But why? Yeah, but why Jesus didn't say his disciple that Father is invisible? Why did he say that? Also now. Mary gives to the Father now. Mary gives birth to Father now.
The body is the Son. So yeah.
So Mary gives birth to the Father.
In a sense. I know you guys are gonna cut and paste this.
Mary
give birth to the Father. You hear that? That's my best
Are you
time.
going to cut and paste this?
If
Yes, you are.
No, full video.
No, you're going to cut and paste it.
I will not do
That's
that.
what you guys do.
This full video.
Because I don't have the video. Send me the video.
Okay, no problem. This full video.
The full video.
Yeah.
Not cutting.
No, I will never cut. It will be on
Because
the.
what's the topic? Mary gives birth to the Father?
Yes. He
That's
said
the
yes.
topic.
Yes. So now,
I said in a sense.
Okay. Did the Father die on? Did the Father die on the cross?
In a sense, yes.
But why is Jesus a Father? Forgive them. Which Father he was?
Glory.
So the glory also is. But that glory is not Jesus.
That's why he says, Father, glorify me with the glory which I have with you.
Yes. So we have Father. Father can glorify.
When you're saying,
who he was talking to?
Are you saying Jesus is not?
No, who he was talking to. Say, Father, glorify them. Glorify me, the glory that I have with you before. So he was talking to the Father. So you said Jesus is the Father.
Okay, so you're saying
two Father you believe?
Not two Father.
No, two Father. You teach me. Why you don't take? I take knowledge from you.
That's two fathers.
You teach me to that Jesus. Two fathers. Yes.
For you, that's two fathers.
We have so two fathers.
For you, that's two fathers.
May I ask you
Jesus
something?
say, listen
So
to
wait,
me.
so if you say the Father who's in heaven.
Ah, Father is in heaven.
The Father who's on earth is two fathers.
Yeah, two fathers. Yes or no? Yes or no? So Jesus, if the Father is invisible, Jesus said to his disciples, if you have seen me, you have seen the Father.
God is only one.
Invisible.
God is only one. Can God be in two places at once? Can God be at two places at once?
Can God be
at two places at once?
At one time?
Then your God is limited.
I said no.
Then your God is limited. Don't cut and paste the videos. Okay?
Your God is not limited.
This says, hey, I asked him, can God be at once? He says no. God who's all powerful, he's limiting him. God who's all powerful, you're telling me cannot be in two places at once. But Shaitan can be in everybody's noses. I gotta go anyway.
What is Shaitan?
Nah, hold on.
What is Shaitan? Anything that
what is
can
God?
harm you.
What is God?
Anything that can harm you is Shaitan.
What is God? Hold on. Anything that can harm you is
you think when we say Shaitan,
so everything that is good is God.
Anything that even your enemy is Shaitan to you.
Everything that is good is God. So what is God?
Yes.
What is God?
I want to tell you this.
So if everything is good, so if somebody's doing good here and somebody's doing good over there, that's God, right?
No.
It sounds like Shaitan has more power than God. That sounds like that me. It sounds like to me, Shaitan has more power than God. Because Shaitan can be everywhere, but God can.
Shaitan took their God to the desert.
Yeah, no problem. Did Shaitan take the Father?
Yes.
Did Shaitan pick up the Father? Jesus.
Yes.
He says Jesus is the Father. Did Shaitan pick up your God?
It says he was led by the Spirit.
You know why I tell you? If you say,
it says he was led by the Spirit.
Yeah, I'm coming. Shaitan.
It didn't say he was led by the Shaitan.
In your Bible,
it say he was led by Shaitan? It says led by the devil, it says it was led by the Spirit.
Your God died. Satan didn't die.
God can't die.
You know what?
Yeah?
God can't die.
Is Jesus God?
God cannot
die. Is Jesus God?
Jesus is God, but God cannot die. His body died, but
did Jesus die?
His body died.
Did Jesus die?
You know he didn't die.
Jesus didn't die.
No, he didn't.
Thank you. Man says Jesus didn't die. Thank you.
His spirit didn't die.
Did Jesus die?
When you say the word die, are you saying that your soul goes from one place to the other? Or are you saying that the body dies?
Okay, no problem.
Because when the soul leaves the body,
that is dead.
That's dead.
And the soul is dead. That is what we call the soul.
So the soul left the body, so the body is dead.
Yeah, both of them dead. Both of them dead.
Is the soul still alive?
Yes.
If the soul leaves the body is dead. Is the soul still alive?
I want to tell you.
Hold on.
I want to ask you something.
My brother.
Everyone is alive. I gotta go. Just answer me. If the soul leaves your body,
the soul dies, body dies.
The soul dies, the body dies?
For the soul to be alive.
Don't place that. The soul dies and the body dies.
You hear that? My brother, for the soul to be alive,
and the body dies.
In the body.
So wait, okay, hold on.
For the soul to be alive, have to be in the body.
So that means,
you get my point?
If you say that, if you say that when the soul dies and the body dies, that means mutuafika is death because the soul left the body. When you sleep, you said. That's what you said. That's what you said last time. You said to me, mutuafika means sleep. So that means if your soul leaves your body, you're dead. That means your soul and your body is dead. You just cook yourself.
Yeah, you want me to explain?
So that means Jesus died then.
No, you are not.
According to your Quran.
Oh, Jesus died.
According to your Quran.
Yeah, you agree Jesus died.
You just said that.
Okay, no, but you agree Jesus died.
You just said that.
No, you agree Jesus died.
No, you just said that.
You agree Jesus died.
You said that.
No, you agree Jesus died.
Do you agree with that?
You know,
Yeah,
in the Bible.
you said to me, don't cut and paste. Don't cut and paste.
No, I want to ask you something on this.
I'm about to go anyways.
What's the discussion about the soul? I didn't catch it.
No, I'm about to leave now anyways. What, you gonna cut and paste it so you can write a title?
No, I'm not even.
No, I'm about to go anyways. No, because he's saying to me, when I say that he asked me did God die, I said God cannot die. He says Jesus is God. I said yes, Jesus is God. And Jesus died. I said his body died, but his soul is still alive. He's saying that his soul and his body died. So then when I asked him, when it says in the Quran, Mutu Afika, O Isa, I will cause you to die, or Mutu Afika, and raise you to myself, sleep, your soul leaves your body. Are you dead? According to him, yes. He just said that.
Sorry, you're talking about when we sleep.
Okay, so in other words, when I use the word mutu afika, every time I ask Muslims, what does it mean? They say it means sleep, right? The translation mutu afika means die, but it can also mean sleep. So when your soul leaves your body, it's like a miniature death. And sleep is like a miniature death. So when your soul leaves your body, are you dead? He says your soul and your body are dead. So technically, according to what he just said, when your soul leaves your body, you're dead.
This is adjacent.
So that means Jesus died because his soul left his body.
The experience of the soul and the body is quite different.
You see what I'm saying? So when I use the word mutu afika,
the body is dead doesn't mean your soul is dead.
There's another verse in there which talks about
66.
At night.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said. So are you dead?
Some of them return.
Are you dead? That's why you use it. That's why I said, are you dead? He says yes. When your soul leaves your body, are you dead? Did you say that?
When you die,
no. Uncle. He said you die when your soul leaves your body. He says the soul and the body is dead.
My brother, give me one.
That's what I'm saying. When the soul leaves the body, are you dead?
Yeah, no problem. Listen to me. If you want to,
you guys usually 66. We say it's a minute. I'm about to go anyway. I gotta go. Listen, y'all can catch me on TikTok or something. I gotta go. I really gotta go. I gotta go to work. I got 7. Look what time is it now? I gotta be at 7. It takes over an hour to get there. I gotta leave now. You feel me? But we'll have a good discussion some other time. Next week I'm here all day, all night. Next week, let's finish the conversation. Next week, because God Lodge is not here, so he's not gonna run away from you to go to God Lodge so you can get content. Okay? So we can have a conversation, because it seems as though when God Lodge is here, everybody wants to contact me on what God Lodge is. Okay?
Do you know?
I'm here.
You know about I've seen you've been on my live before, right? My YouTube.
I think so.
Let's have a discussion.
But just don't mute me when I go to your TikTok.
No, we have an audio live. We have an audio discussion.
Alright, cool. Man, I gotta go. I gotta say, we'll talk next week. Next week. I'm here next week. Either or. Yeah, it won't be tonight though.
I don't know your channel, so you holler me. If you see me live, we can do it live.
On YouTube, I think I see you.
YouTube, TikTok, same name.
Alright, cool.
We can do it like that, we can do it.
If I see you live, I'll come on and talk to you.
No worries.
Don't mute me now.
Same topic.
And whoever's moderating you, tell them not to mute me.
Yeah, if you're going to be rude, they're going to mute you. But if it's me and you,
I'm never rude. What am I rude?
If it's a discussion.
Rude?
I'm rude, Uncle.
The most rude.
Jude.
I'm the most rude guy.
Guy here.
I'm the rude guy.
If it's a discussion between us.
You are a Judah.
I'm a Judah now.
Yeah.
The one who's on the cross, right?
Judah.
The one who's on the cross.
Put the guy on the cross. You see, he's a Judah.
Show me in the Quran that Judas is on the cross. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Take care,
Nice to see you. Yeah, you too, brother. I'll see you again next week, man. Yeah. Dennis, see you later.
So, guess what? See something, brother?
This one? That's your food. You want to give me? How can I read this book now? Are you giving me or what?
If you go and fight and die, they're going to rejoice. But if you don't fight, they're going to be
I don't have time here, you know that. Are you giving me?
Leave to him. Next week you take the
What is it?
Vijay came from Canada.
Canada? That's a long way.
I heard about this speaker's corn. When was it? In the middle of the week I came here.
Middle of the week?
Nothing. Because I don't know. I like to read all the hadith, all the
When you
Quran,
come on Wednesday, you'll talk to the birds. You won't be talking to people.
I see everybody's into religion.
So what, you just here to like, for holiday or what?
Still have 3 more weeks.
How's it going?
I was here 2010 once. No. That time I didn't
You just came here and
that time I stayed almost 3 months. Now I came because I see most of the basics.
so you wanted to speak to Dennis?
To ask him, it's okay.
He wants to ask us everything. What do you want to ask him?
About the way how you said Jesus Christ.
Yeah, where I want to fix my camera. After we talk, give me 2 minutes.
If there's a war happening,
Give me 2
and you go
minutes.
for war, yeah, and you die back, you're going to make it permanent.
But you should have kind of I feel like I met you before, brother. You've been here before. What's up? So you've been coming sometimes. So what do you do here?
I give dawah and then teach dawah and then
They're giving you like something better, and then you want to get the paradise, you have to kill
And able to say what's right.
Yeah.
So it's actually coming a contract.
how do you understand
So for anyone who's familiar with this background, this space where I am, Speaker's Corner, you know it's something I do every single Sunday at the moment. And I try to do also on the other days, Friday, Saturday, I'm in different locations. I do Shepherd's Bush on Saturday, Shepherd's Bush on Friday, Saturday Leicester Square. And I've got a new concept that I've been trying out and it's been going quite well. I've been doing a table wherein I have matcha and certain other prizes up for grabs. Those who can answer one question right, they get a prize. The second phase, you get it right, you get a prize as well. And the third phase, you get a prize as well. And I like to segue into conversation about the origin of life, where we're headed, people's view on Jesus Christ. I like to talk about the Muslim perspective on Jesus Christ, so on and so forth. Yesterday, we left with advanced the program at the end. Normally it's just the one question. Yesterday we tried out 3 questions, phases, and it went quite well. We had the chair set up, that set up so people could feel comfortable, we could have the discussion. We spoke on various things. We had some Muslim guests, we had some Christian guests. We spoke about who Jesus Christ is according to the Bible itself, according to the Islamic perspective, and so on and so forth. Also some questions from the Muslims about Islamic history as well. So that's new, fresh, interesting.
So what is the most supreme thing
engaging for the people that are there, and those who are watching remotely as well. So if this is the content that you like, content you like, don't forget to follow.
So any Muslim who wants a supreme triumph, what should they do?
May Allah bless you. And if there's any suggestions, anything that you want, any sort of feedback that you want to give with regard to the content, then please feel free to do so. Via the comments on the box, maybe. Whether you can directly send me a message via the inbox on TikTok, Instagram as well. And if you're on the live,
the very Quran is telling you that this is the thing you should be doing. So, supreme triumph.
This will be like very military code.
We've got Uncle Man.
Yeah, so don't you want a supreme triumph? Don't you want that? That's your verse, isn't
More
it?
of a turnout, a better turnout than there was last week. When the weather's hot, the discussions, the questions, the debates, the contentions, whatever it may be. So we're here.
At the same time, we're not supposed to deliberately engage for death. But suicide is also
maybe report some discussion.
Suicide, obviously.
Maybe Dennis the Menace will be back at it in a bit.
deliberately commit
currently
because it's encouraging believers to fight the defend the oppressed,
Yeah.
I'll show you this.
Yeah, they're Christians. Why would they do that? You might have a clearer, more crystal clear view.
I've seen another guy put it in Isaiah.
Going on because of the better camera on the other side, but I'll turn it around now so I can see myself what is actually being said.
The best evidence in the Bible, I think.
I appreciate
475. There's one in Daniel. It talks about the 4 kingdoms. The 4 kingdoms. When it has a dream, each one a beast, each one's scarier than the other. You can track each one.
I mean, I studied Islam in
But now, again, you have to
Why would you not fight?
You don't read the text and blame
helpless men.
Yeah, you have to use that. Yeah. So this is the problem. But the Christians themselves do that. They interpret it as kingdoms. Yeah, fair enough. But the problem is not blame.
The weak, and like women and children.
So that means every Muslim in the world should be going down to Palestine to defend the Muslims there.
You say, to the best of your ability.
He doesn't say that.
Some people say it's Muslim.
I'm thinking about my own situation.
But the trouble with that,
okay.
Yeah, I'll probably get killed if I.
Some people say it's not about.
But this is the thing. It's revealed in Medina.
Yeah, but the important part is that Allah will have to come and say that you shouldn't do that. If he doesn't, then that means...
The simplest. Yeah, go for the simplest one.
Alright. The verse before. Let those who sell the life of this world... Oh, yeah, that's even better. Let those who sell the life of this world for the hereafter fight in the... Yeah, this is right. We were writing that... Look at that, man.
And then it says, and why would you not fight in the cause?
Yeah, and it gives a reason.
Yeah, because of men, women, children cry out.
Yeah. So everywhere in the world where Muslims are being oppressed somewhere.
Well, it doesn't necessarily Muslim. It could be anyone who's being oppressed. Well, that has to be Muslim.
Well, that makes it worse then. So everywhere some people are being oppressed, the Muslims should be rising up.
Why does it make it worse?
No, because even if they're not Muslim, the Muslims should go down and help any people who are crying out. And they should be fighting and giving their lives.
I think on this, those who believe and those who are Jewish, and those who are Jews, Christians, Saviors, any who believe in God and the last day, I think they have their reward with the Lord, and they have nothing to say more than they do. So I'm thinking of that.
Yeah, but that's a pretty tame verse. We're going for the more hard and heavy verses, aren't we? The way Allah gives the big rewards. So you can see why Muslims fight, isn't it? From those verses we're reading.
I can see the Muslims went to fight.
Yeah. Yeah. But we can see why, isn't it? Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I know he snatched you from where you were going, but yeah.
Today's pretty dead to me.
Huh?
Today's quite dead. Like it's not that lively compared to the last week.
Oh yeah, that's because the Americans came over. Yeah, they're not here. They've gone back to America because they seem to think that we need saving. The Americans have to come over and save us from someone. Yeah. But
you go to those look at the wire of
no, I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, Chase with and other people
Oh, funny enough, last time they did that, they did it in secret. So I thought I don't know if it was the same this time, or were they telling people where their location was?
Yeah,
okay, alright. Yeah, no, because they did it undercover last time. Yeah. When he came last year. Yeah. No, but I didn't know where it was. So I just presumed that they they were going to do it secret this year again.
He's in here. You see him in here, put on with.
Different people, like tourists or new faces, to put on camera to make themselves look good. But they don't want to debate with anyone on camera who knows too much. And then let me see what my friend's doing. All right, we'll talk to you again, yeah?
Yeah, I stay there.
All right.
Like,
so what topic? Is still on the same topic or you change?
Something like Inara? Something like that?
What?
It's like a...
Do you watch non-Islamic debate or only ones that involve your religion? Who's your favourite Muslim debate? Who's your favourite Muslim? Who do you like to listen to? Oh, so you like people outside of the park? Oh, I'm going to say Shamsi, yeah, or... You think you have sheep, I don't rate Mansur. I don't rate Mansur at all. And you didn't say Shamsi. With his entourage.
His entourage is smaller.
It's getting smaller, ain't it?
Yeah.
And is he paying those guys to walk with him, or are they doing it for free?
No, he's only got one bodyguard. He's a tall guy.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you see him, he's not he's around. But there used to be this other like African-looking guy, but I noticed he's gone, so he might have given up.
I could never come to a park and be part of an entourage. A group of people following one man around the park. I could never do it. You can't defend it. I don't rate people like us. But I don't rate people who can't defend. You have to be able to defend your whatever you believe and critique the other person. Not a lot of people do that. They can either attack someone else or they can defend, but they can't do both.
But it's interesting thing that there was a time years ago where Paul Williams would defend. I remember having a conversation with him about Islam for about half an hour.
So what was he defending?
No, we were talking about the tafsirs and how Islam grew and the fact that they, some people were like assassinated. So obviously they're trying to talk about the Islam is peaceful, etc. But in the conversation he admitted that Muhammad did have people killed.
Thank you very much.
But that's the last time I heard him talking about a tafsir. Sorry, Sira.
Again, it's always an argument saying, I say as an intellectual exercise, quite interesting.
And another one over there, Islam.
And you'll find
used to carry a Quran, but then lately,
you know what I'm saying?
you can't. No, this was years ago, back in like 2021. I remember he used to stand on the and actually have his Quran in his hand. I don't think holding his Quran. Yeah.
You think you've got I've joined an organisation. No, I don't mean Christianity.
Yeah, I thought the park was better a couple of years back. Big cameras make people act.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, since I used Kirby, I just think
and everyone's trying to win it. I'm trying to show you. Yes, so it's harder to get proper debates because each one
and it is quite funny how naive
they're listening.
And it is so we can identify wrong.
That's amazing.
Well, we can expose it.
The entourage is not that big today.
No, that's it.
He doesn't really approach people, really. No, he doesn't really approach people unless he knows them.
You don't know what brand existed. You don't know what brand
it's good with the shield. and he decimates the Shias. And everyone destroys the Ahmadiyya. What do you call him? I ain't never seen him win a debate.
but that's how Qadiani, that's an insult.
Yeah, is it?
No, what's the name of the town they came from? Yeah. So whenever they use that term, it's more of it. Because their official name is Ahmadiyya. But I think they don't want to say the name of the guy. That's why they call them Qadiani, to not say Ahmad's name. Yeah, so I think the Sunni Muslims don't like saying that name because it's the name of, that's why they call them Qadiani.
I'm with them. Hello there, Sarge. Very good, thank you. Do you have any beliefs?
Yeah.
We might actually then have an answer.
But there's not a lot of them anymore. You find hardly any of them around.
But they need to come here. There's like slowly dying.
Well, usually it's comes in July. I remember it. So each year it's July. So next month you might turn up. It usually comes to like
territory.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're giving out the
right now, your country, my country.
The thing about the Nation of Islam is that they're not a nation and they're not Islamic.
I heard Farrakhan, he took the Bible more than he does.
But you're doing it again. So you're doing that, which is making maps. Everything is mine.
Anyway, I'm going to put
everything is contained. Everything is.
Yeah, I was going to.
Have you spoken to the Unitarians?
Oh, no, we just talk normally with each other. So we don't really have like, no, because we're all of the way we see it is that first we've got to take out the Muslims, then the Trinitarians, and then that's when we get it all with each other. Yeah, so we don't do it early, we don't go move it early. Yeah. No, because but they're attacking the Muslims as well. So it's better to have them. I've seen him speaking to Muslims. So he's helping in that battle. So well, yeah, kind of. But because of what's happening, and here's the interesting thing, just to tell you. I would concentrate on going after the Muslims first because of Surah 929 and Surah 9111. Because there's going to be Muslims who take those verses very seriously. And you know what they're going to be doing. So that's why I think it's better to expose Islam first. Because those dangerous verses. And then... Yeah, but yeah, but here's the interesting thing. If you're in a meeting with some new Muslims and Anthony Chaudhry was at the top and you were at the top with him, what audience would you use against him? Yeah, but then when he brings all the verses that I was bringing and other verses as well, and then he brings hadith showing they fall, how do you against that? Huh? No. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. but the interesting part is that, yeah. So, but then when after your prophet died, and then you had the caliphs who came after. Did would you say they had the full correct interpretation of Islam? Right. Oh, all right, but like you said about with China, can we use their actions? Can we use their actions as a way of showing what Muslims should be doing? Yeah, and so when we look at what happened in history, they spread out and actually spread Islam using force. But that's what happened in history. So what Umar did in your history, he was wrong to bring an army. Because you know that hadith, it's at the beginning. The other one where he's talking to that, I don't know if it's general, I'm talking about the bird with three, it's got a wing and a leg. I don't know if you remember that hadith. Oh, no. Let me see if I can find it, because it's one of the ones where but he's doing the killing. He was ordered to do the killing. Yeah, well, I'll give you the easy one. It's angels. It wasn't human. God is ordering angels to do it. So if you read from verse 1, you see where the order is given. Yeah, it says men. But remember, it's to punish Israel. Sorry, well, Jerusalem. But see, when it gives the orders to the men, you see that they're not proper men. Yeah, but don't worry, that one, I've read that one loads of times. Yeah. Yeah, so here we go. This is so this is Sahih al-Bukhari 3159. Yeah, and it says Umar sent the Muslims to the great country to fight the pagans. When Arul embraced Islam, Umar said to him, I would like to consult you regarding those countries which I intend to invade. So, what Umar was doing there, was he doing it as a good Muslim? Of the country. Yeah. In the Torah. Okay. Right. Okay. So, yeah, I get that. But so, if Umar here is wrong, then what should he have done? So every single Muslim who fought after your Prophet died, they were wrong? But you know that the Quran's got forced conversion. there's a few of them. Let me see if I can find them. Is that old or new one? Okay, I think I'll... Yeah, I know him. Right. Oh, that Muslim should be fighting? Right, okay. Yeah, but the Muslim guy will lose anyway.
He's doing his PhD from Harvard.
Yeah, but he's still losing.
He knows his son.
Yeah, but he's still losing.
They try. You can watch it.
Some of these Christians, they're not taught about there's still some translations where Allah wants the crop top there, isn't it? So it still doesn't help. Yeah, so because you know what I did? When I did a search in the Quran that I'm using, and all I had to do was a search for what is it? Pay the tax, no, establish prayer, that was it. Because that well, it appears a load of times, because like in Al-Baqarah it's 6 times. Alright. But look, I did a search for established prayer in the whole Quran, and Baqarah I've got let's see. So verse 43 says, and establish prayer and give zakah and bow with those who bow. And then 83 says, and speak to the people good. You put the column, oh that's true of Israel. So establish prayer and give zakah. So that appears a load of times. So he goes, yeah, but the one I want to say 9 is 4 verses. So it says, so Surah 9:5, it says that when the sacred months are past, then kill the polytheists wherever you find them, and capture them and besiege them and sit and wait for them at every place of ambush. But if they should repent, establish prayer and give zakah, then let them on their way. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful. So could they go on their way unless they repent, establish prayer, and give zakat? Yeah, but right, but
if it's meant for all colleagues,
but that's not my point. He's giving the conditions for how they don't know that he's saying, but look, it tells you, let me take a remark apart, kill the policy. Yeah, but that's what it says, but. So that's a, so he's giving you a reason for not finding it.
Yeah, dressed different. I'm still from the I'm still a Muslim still, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think? Christians.
And then the other thing. Yeah, so they're Muslims.
You believe in Jesus Christ as the Savior.
Yeah, so the only option is either fight, be killed, or convert. That's the option.
The next one is if anyone comes out and he can speak.
Jesus is the Savior.
Yeah.
And then you like give them now. And then you put them to
No, it's just...
People no longer need that argument.
Yeah, it's just if anyone in the forest is secure protection. Right. Yeah. So notice how that works. No, but if you read it, notice it says that this top one is required, isn't it? So either you fight them, or but if they can return. This one's voluntary. Yeah, the next person is voluntary. Yeah, that's yeah, but but that's voluntary. Where it says, yeah, so
You don't realize that when you work
but you have to do it in order. So this one tells you what happens to Jude to the volunteers. What about the one they saw? I think verse 4 is wrong.
Because it's about keeping
yeah, it's just about those who you made the treaty. Yeah.
Peacekeeping, but you can't force them.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make though is that verse 5 gives you a get out for why you shouldn't kill them. It tells you the ones who you shouldn't kill. That's what verse 5 is talking about. Yeah, so you have... Right, so verse 4 gives you an exception, but then there's still some left, isn't there? Yeah, but my point... but verse 4 says exception. Yeah, but what?
Look, all of this is exceptions before the second part.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, I think what Nat is trying to say is that it's not all Muslim, not all policies you fight. But my point is that, yes, I agree that it's only some you fight, but I'm talking about the ones you do fight. That's my point. So even if it's 10 policies, yeah, but we don't care about cat.
And then you put everything else.
For those against the policy is only and they didn't violate.
Yeah, that's some of them, isn't it? Yeah, that's some of them. Yeah, that is my point. I'm not saying all of them are being killed. My point is that it's only some of them. But then the some who are going to get killed, they have a escape, which is to repent and become a Muslim. Because, yeah, and that's the ultimate. Not possibly, that's what Muslims do. They establish prayer and things. Yeah, but is it zakat? No. Yeah, but is it a pushing through zakat though? Yeah, but it also has when you a Muslim using the term zakat, there's a specific amount that you have to pay, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. But why is that right? But why is that an option? Yeah. But no, it's an option instead of getting killed. Yes, so that means he's still poor. Because it's either get killed or do this.
They're the ones who are fighting.
No, it doesn't say that.
They're the ones who put the people.
Yeah.
The other option was when they put the people, and then Muslims are supposed to keep the people. It's only for those who have open access.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So they're the bad guys, but the bad guys' escape is to force conversion. I understand that, but
they could have tested people.
right, but here's the interesting part. There's nowhere in the Bible where it ever says God gives an option where either they're for or they can convert to either become become a proselyte or a Christian. But you know that they're not slaves. Because it tells you what they have to. I know. That's what I'm saying to you. That you have to actually. And
that's not too angel.
I know. So let's read it. So it's Deuteronomy 20 and 10. When I come nigh into a city to fight against it, and then proclaim peace unto it, and it shall be, if it make the answer of peace, and open unto thee, then it shall be that all the people that is found therein shall be tributaries unto thee, and they shall serve thee. And if it will not make peace unto thee, but will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it. So
kill every man.
Yeah.
Keep the women and children alive as you stop the livestock.
Yeah. Doesn't say anything about marrying them, does it? So but when is it like concubine trading? It doesn't say that. You can't find that in this whole chapter.
Okay, so it's basically enjoy your faith.
Yeah, what does that mean?
And the Lord has given you enjoy.
Yeah, the spoils. So
keep these women children.
So they're spoiled.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that.
I think you can enjoy it.
Yeah.
So give you something as for those within the promise, there's no
but if you go back up, you said slave.
Yeah, of course, or slave. It says slave there.
Right. So, yeah, but here's the thing. Those slaves, what happens to slaves? Where do they live? Yes. This town, were they told to take the people out of the town? Yeah, so they're not slaves. If you live in your own house, that's should be a slave.
They didn't attack the Israelites.
Yeah.
The Israelites are coming to invade them.
Yeah, but
take them as
it doesn't say take them.
Well, it says if they accept your terms.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it doesn't say to take them out of the town, does it?
Yeah, because they're invading.
Yeah, but my point is, for them, take the land.
When they accept the terms.
Yeah, but it doesn't say you should take their town, does it? Remember, further down it says you should destroy their town, doesn't it?
That's only for those
No, but even the ones who refused, you attacked them. No, you just read it, but you went past it.
That's to do with the neighboring.
No. The one. Yeah, but I'm talking about the ones who are far off and who don't want to do the labor. He says that. All right, let me read it to you. So verse 12 says, and if it will not make peace with thee, or will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it, and when the Lord thy God hath delivered it into thine hand, thou shalt smite every male thereof with the edge of the sword, but the women and the little ones, and the cattle, and all that is in the city, even the spoil thereof, shalt thou take unto thyself, and thou shalt eat the spoil of thy enemies, which the Lord thy God hath given thee. So notice, if they fight, then you can secure all the men, and then you take the spoil. But the ones who don't fight, you don't take anything. The only thing they do is they work slaves. Yeah, but then they keep their spoil. So how can but the problem is you're using the term slave, but you're using it incorrectly. It means they have to work. But the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, and where do they live? Where do slaves live? Which house? Right. So here, do they go and take the people's houses? Where do you see that? Yeah. Sorry, look. Right. So, but remember later on, the spoils get taken. Do the spoils get taken in that? No. The problem is, you think that.
You mean like in the sense if there's a peace to make peace?
Yeah.
Then you make war, then you take the spoil.
Yeah. So then, if the top one, you didn't take the spoils, how can they be slaves?
Because they're forced to
work for you, but they keep their stuff. So you
if they don't want to work.
You already told me.
Help others.
Then the freaking part happens, then you make more. Yeah, but what can you do? Yeah. Yeah. But then, the point I'm trying to make is, are these ones calling them slaves? But then, how... Because a slave... Could you have any slave who's not taken? Yeah, but slaves, in any context, do they live in their own comfortable house? No. Does a slave live in their own house they own?
And the third very important
So the house was taken. Yeah, but did they take? But did they take any before? You're not reading the verse properly. That's the problem. Yeah. Yeah, but if they become their workers for them, do they lose any of the spoil? Like if a woman has jewels, do the jewels get taken by the Israelites?
You're very wrong. I tell you that 70% of the Chinese food is causing overwork.
But the problem is you're trying to stick to the slave one with that when you're calling them slaves even though they're not. That's the problem.
They are good people.
Yeah.
They are destroyed Venezuela, destroyed the Iraq regime. That is the all the Chinese countries.
Yeah, but my point is, are they slaves? Right.
Trump is the
Yeah, but the problem is that the way slavery works
real enemy of the
is that you don't. Alright, easiest way then.
Why Trump destroy Iran? Because Venezuela and Iran is independent country of the Chinese regime. In the past 47 years, only China is buying Chinese companies buying oil and gas from
but then does King Charles?
Iran is following.
But does King Charles come and take your house?
Chinese companies, you know.
Right. So, but if he's becoming his butler, does he take your house? Alright, so if you've got a land where you've got some crops growing and your cow and sheep there, when you're working for him as a butler, will you come and take your cow and your sheep? Okay, and the Israelites, if the people work for them, will the Israelites come and just take the things that they have, their cows and sheep?
Of course, Hamas was supported by
So how do you say?
Hezbollah is supported by Iran. You know, that's Hezbollah, Hamas is
but are they slaves though? That's the thing.
Who is the big boss of Iran?
Because remember, what you're doing is you're trying to, you all know how slaves are, but you're trying to put slavery into a context that is different.
Middle East
But that's servitude, that's not slave.
Iran.
Servitude is where you serve someone, and it's not voluntary, but you keep your stuff.
Those terrorist regime, terrorist organization is supported by the Chinese communist regime.
Right, but then here's the problem. Do you think people should have a choice on whether they should be alive or not? But God forces them to be alive.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, so then you have to say God is bad as well.
I live in the United States for 10 years. I live in many countries for 10
Yeah, but we didn't ask to be alive.
They treat their own people like they put 3 million Muslim people in the country, weaker people.
Right, but the point I'm trying to say is that when things happen to us, we don't have a choice before. So the simple fact of what I'm reading here is that God is showing us that life isn't about us making choices. Stuff happens where we just have to submit.
I mean, America is a free country.
Right, but that's the important thing is he's made us and he's given us a chance to live, isn't it?
America.
And it's the same thing with these guys here. Yeah, and it's the same thing with these guys. They work for the Israelites. Yeah.
Because they killed people, they killed their own people. 50,000 people was killed.
If someone doesn't want to be born, they don't have a choice.
They killed a lot of people.
40,000.
Yeah, because this is something that God ordered. So people being alive is something that God set up.
2 years, 2 months ago, Iran covered peaceful protesting.
America has
the government killed 50,000 people.
How did I know that?
Right.
How did I know that?
Right. So that means God shouldn't force life on us?
What happens in war?
But it's still force.
I'm against Iran.
So you support genocide against Palestinians?
I never support the genocide.
Any genocide has resulted in an expanding population.
They could believe that.
You support very unsuccessful genocide. And the population is growing. Very unsuccessful genocide.
Right. So,
I support against
when you're saying that there's slaves, are you forcing that interpretation onto their text?
There is 3 or 4 million Chinese Muslims was put into the concentration camp.
Okay.
It happened. Yeah, I'm against that. I'm against the free.
Yeah. Is that in the text? Where?
I tell you that 18 million people was died in China in 1960. Have you seen anything about that? 18 million. 18 million. Because the Chinese Communist Party, they take the food from the most, from the children.
No, they were created to live their lives in a moral way. Because remember, God is chucking them out of the land because of how they behave.
Have you seen anything about that?
So he gave them the land.
Why every day you have the Free Palestine protesting? Why? I never hear about that. You have the Free China protesting. Why? You don't say anything. Why?
But these ones who are further away, they have the...
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I come here against Chinese Communist Party because I support Israel because Israel is against. Iran is dependent on country. Iran is our enemies, my enemies, against the...
Alright, so does Israel being bankrolled by the West, or does Israel bankroll the West?
But Israel is genocide or not, I'm not...
Yeah, but who's doing the bankroll?
I'm not about genocide.
No, but who's doing the bankroll? Who's supplying the money? Right, so you're telling me a little country with a few million people has got the power to blackmail the rest of the world.
Those people, innocent people.
And they're all...
Those people.
Right, and they... Okay, and they support Israel. Okay. Right. So the interesting thing is, with all that happening, is it something that Allah allows to happen, according to you? Right. Okay. So, but still going back to this. Yeah, but it just depends. When you say that, depending on how you argue, you can get them to
China take over your country,
it just depends on the
your
argument.
children, your grandchildren into the country.
You were going good. You were going good all the time. Now, can I finish? You're going good all the time. You're going to ready for then you went online.
Your wife run away, come here and talk to me. Maybe I'll give you advice. Sure. You know my meaning. Maybe you're so anything you like to say, come and talk here. Okay. So I want to show you.
You're not the Arabic Muslim, so you've got
where to go? To the doctor. The doctor. To the doctor. Why are you here? Now, you know what?
And to be misled when you are telling me you're going to the
you like filming, I understand. You like filming yourself. I understand. I see you. Where are you from? Yes, I'm from Italy. Yes.
No,
from Italy. You are here because you want to be in the camera. No.
And I had a glance of it.
I put the camera on just to remember what people talk about. So if they afterwards they can watch and they can fix the problem. It's not about looking down on you, no.
So why are you doing that?
You're a human being. You're not perfect. You understand?
Basically proportionality of
this is the whole thing.
So basically, did
you hear what I said before?
I'm not here to put you down. You are a human being. You talk to me in a nice way. But if you find somebody
that's very serious.
Walk away.
All apostasy liable for death penalty.
I'm asking people what is the purpose of life?
You would expect.
What is for you? What is your purpose for you the life?
So the question that I said to you before,
then I can adjust.
in the Quran, when the Quran says, a year for year, a life for
Give me
life.
5 minutes of your time.
However, compensation.
5 minutes. I take the time. No problem. Thank you, brother.
Bearing that in mind,
what's your name?
It's hard.
My name is Muslim.
I'm going to be from I would say
in terms of the world around, do you believe there's a maker who made all of this? Part of it. How do you explain?
I didn't say part.
Why does something exist rather than it's not good. No.
Yes. It's not the question if it's
I don't know.
It's not the question.
It's not even the correct answer. It's just not knowing the answer. There is no answer. But if I ask you to explain,
what did I say?
you go to your hotel or your room, you find a big box of presents. Not all of which wasn't there before you left the room. So you have the keys. Would you just simply say, okay, I will put that to somebody else because I have a present. I don't know where the box comes from.
I can take it by anybody.
You want to know what's inside the box. Okay. You could be bombing there. There's one guy though. Come on, you can be happy. Don't worry. Okay, you could be a bomb inside.
Don't say that, you know that. You know, he's trying to say that. You know.
You see, ask this gentleman here. By the way, yes, ask him the question. No, but ask him the question. No, why does that That's not the question. That's not the question. That's not the question. Yes, like 4 or 5 states out of 47. No, that's not the question. Shall I repeat myself? And I know you're struggling with it, but I'm here to help you.
I don't know.
Question. All apostles.
I want to be very careful. He was listening. He did right.
Okay. Yes, you're right. No.
Are you going to be
that's correct. Okay. I heard what you said. I heard what you said. Okay, that's okay. I heard what you said. All right. And you're right. I heard what you said. That's absolutely right. You're right. You're right.
I said. You want to repeat it? Doesn't matter. No, but he's not here for him. I didn't call him here for you to manipulate him, right? Because I borrow money. And then when he gets paid, he walk away. Now money will work for him. Exactly. When you said something, you said that. There are a lot of instances that feel repeat it as much as you like. No. And the curiosity comes sneaking on the box, right? My point is, now there's a box inside. So the curiosity is something natural. Why is there a box in my room? If you don't ask that question, it will be unnatural. Because when you left this room, there was no box inside. And now you have a box inside. Exactly. People feel for various reasons. Do we want to have a conversation?
Exactly. I like that. I like that.
But it's not going to be implemented. Naturally to be curious.
I like that. I like that. You know what? Because we are deceivers. Yes, we are deceivers. But why you walk away from track? Why did you walk away from track? Do you know why you walk away from track? Do you know why you walk away from track? Do you know why you walk away from track? Do you know why you walk away from track? He said the same. He walked away from you. As he said. Right. He walked away from you because he stood here listening to you. And when time for him to respond, when time for him to respond, you start to interrupt him. That's why you walk away from you. You don't deserve his time.
That's the reason why I'm saying we need to be curious enough. He told me that there is there. Why does it exist?
I never said that. That's not true.
I know what he said.
No, that's not true.
You and I exist in this era.
No, but I can explain what I said.
He gets it right. But why does this world exist?
I bring someone who can answer your question. He stood here listening to you. When he finished listening to you, time for him to respond, you decided, I am not going to allow him to respond.
No, didn't he ask the same thing?
You can't interrupt him. You can't hold yourself together. That's why you wouldn't be able to engage with most Muslims. You can't hold yourself together. Let me explain.
Because you guys go round and round this wall.
The party was talking. Party was talking. Party was talking.
Over the top.
The gentleman who was here just now. Right. The gentleman who was here just now. The gentleman was here just now. The gentleman was here. He doesn't want to do
That's mental gymnastics. That's what they play. You play mental gymnastics. You all do it. I see it all the time.
I'm going to stay quiet.
No, I'm not saying
I'm staying quiet.
But you're going to get to the point instead of going down here.
But it's something called shame. Do you have shame?
No, I'm not showing you. Because you have the captain punishment. You said it. You would have said it. Now some of it is capital punishment. But you say it's not all. But I didn't say it's all. My question, if I let...
You can't tell me what the conversation is.
What did I say? You the one that hold information. If I let... He's messing it up. I said, if I in a Sharia law, I have experience, right? And I became a Muslim, and after learning, and I decided to leave, what's the punishment? Wasn't that what I said? I will be that's what I said. Right. Eventually, but he says no. Then he says, later on, he said, not all. No, that means some energy. He said some, didn't he? He said some. He said not all. He said in some cases. But I didn't ask them. Is capital right? If such an existence for the one who is a it's possible.
I said to him, as a friend,
anything come harder.
You're asking the wrong question. I give him the right question, so you get it correct.
Yeah. So now the universe is something. So we can't simply say not to know came from nothing. I didn't say unreasonable. Yeah. So the universe, because of something, must be over. He's trying to make up. I didn't say that. Did I say all? I didn't say all. I didn't say all. I said if someone leaves Islam, I never want to say the word.
The second word later on, because it is a capital punishment, then it has extermination.
I'm giving you logic. Nothing will be.
He agreed with that. Unfortunately, I wanted to use to remember. So he couldn't remember. And I tried to from I brought someone to shop this. Listen to him. When time he started talking over the person.
explanation of its own existence.
And he says no.
By Anna says no. And this one says yes. Does the universe exist? Exactly. The existence needs to be grounded on that it exists by itself or by another. Because things cannot come from nothing. Because nothing cannot do anything. We've defined nothing, and you're asking why again. Are we going back again to describe why nothing cannot make anything?
He's not interested in that. He's not interested in listening. He's going to interrupt you. Watch it. He's going to interrupt you. He's going to disrupt you.
Certain models of how we can examine our universe. But we have, sure, we've already established...
Let him answer. Let him answer. Let him answer.
It doesn't have potentiality. Yeah,
but let him answer.
Something has to exist only. Something, if you want to reduce it, either got to be universe. Exactly, either got to be universe. I would say universe cannot be its own explanation.
This is something.
Universe undergoes transformation, change. It's not why it does. The universe is not encouraging Do you accept that the universe is expanding or not? There's no punishment. So why do you
yeah, that will work. What
we see red shift.
You have any historical evidence about this?
And you have changed to become an adult shape like this. 5 foot 4 inches.
This is the idea. He doesn't care. No, it says that we cannot kill. What does it include a prostate there? When you say he doesn't approve,
so you always
say a prostate
leave the shape. I'm talking about in which view you were exactly the same as
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what so you're saying he's saying no, you're saying that you don't care.
You don't care.
Anyway,
you don't care. What are you? Okay, were you told me as you are?
If your brother, doesn't matter. Your biology.
Were you exactly the same?
We're talking about tempting you. Kill him with no mercy. We're talking about this. It is in your Bible. The question. No, no. The question is we're talking about.
And I'm giving you an example of change, which is you are exactly like that.
You are denying the fact.
On diapers or nothing.
No, I said everything in the Bible is okay with you.
It's not what you experience. He's
denying his own book.
You were not like this.
He's denying his own book. Are you?
So you are not everything yet.
Why are you? Are you religious?
I'm Hindu.
Hindu, right? Okay. You are alright. You don't go around trying to get everybody to do it. He's denying his own book. You are. It tells you the punishment.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When did I deny it?
You just denied it.
When? When you read it, we agreed with that.
So you agree with this?
Oh my God, dude. Why are you in someone's book?
Let's read it again.
You're a deceiver, bro. You're my friend, but you're a deceiver, brother.
Listen, you know what deception is? Do you know what is deception? Do you know what is deception? You read it for yourself, not for me. No, the question is,
it's a Sahih. Yeah, it's a Sahih.
Deuteronomy 13, verse 6.
Why is that the case?
So you care about the why, but when we quote the hadith, you don't care about our why.
This is a Modalist standard.
You care about the meaning, you care about the why, but when you quoted him, you didn't care about the why at that time. Yeah, but the question is that double standard. We show you the Bible, which in the first place you will deny. Second place, when it's explained, you're saying is that Christian can do that. And I'm saying a Christian can do anything in the Bible. Jesus. That's denied. When you tell the Christian, let's assume you never denied it. No, the question is this. When this is presented to you, your first reaction is it needs to be explained. Now, while I agree with you, it has a right to be explained to protect rights. I agree with you. However, when you give him that and you read that, you don't say to him it has to be explained in context. So contextualize, it goes your way or the other way. What? I don't need you to explain. All I need you to do is one thing.
No, if you don't want to explain, that is...
No, I'm asking you to do one thing.
What?
Accept the principle that if you need an explanation for that verse, you also need an explanation for that verse. That's what I'm asking you to do. To be consistent. Are you able to be fair and consistent? If you bring a verse of the Bible that says a relationship is consistent, you need an explanation. Right. So when you bring a hadith, you just need an explanation.
So that is
It's an order. It's an order. You can take one position. You can take one or two positions. Hadith says it, and that's it. Your hadith, you know that this was the hadith said it, and that's it. Now, when it comes to the Bible quoted, this is the Bible said it, this is Christian. And I'm asking you,
was this for Christians? Ask the question, bro. Is this for Christians?
Who are the Christians?
We are Christians. Is that for us?
Who are the Christians?
We are Christians.
Yeah, but who made this law?
Yeah, but this is...
Do you believe... Is this in your book? You believe it or not?
I'm not about this was... You know why, God? Listen. Let me give you this story.
Do you want to see a similar law in the New Testament? Do you want to see something similar in the New Testament?
That these ways of God.
You do not accept it because it's the Old Testament, yeah?
Understand that this was the Jews given information by their God against their enemies. You know that, yes? That's what it is. Doesn't like God Almighty. Who gave you life? God Almighty gave you life. Who can take your life? God Almighty.
This law made by your God or not?
Bro, this is not for Christianity. Christians that
this is for Muslims. This is your law.
Can I ask you to give that some attention?
Do you want to see the apostasy? Do you want to see it in the
I know what it's all about. You don't know the context. What's the context?
So you do not agree because it is...
Does God kill his enemies?
Why do you not?
Does God kill his enemies? Yes or no?
And
answer that.
In your Bible, yeah.
So your God don't kill his enemies? No. So it's not the same God then?
Your God is mine.
My God is not giving these commands.
You shouldn't have the Torah then. You shouldn't believe the Torah.
We believe the Torah is distorted.
You believe the Torah is distorted?
Distorted,
We believe the Quran is fake.
Why? You have an evidence. I can give you an evidence. I can give you an evidence that the Torah is distorted. If you have an evidence that the Quran is distorted.
Yes.
Show me.
All right. There's two scriptures. Right. Was Aaron's son? Did he drown in the when the rivers came, or was he saved? Not Aaron. Sorry. Pharaoh's son. But did he drown? Pharaoh's son. Did he drown, or was he alive?
You don't know the story.
Bro, I'm asking
asking you the question. In my Bible, in your book, sorry, in your book, in your fake Quran, in your fake book, when Aaron was Aaron, listen to this. You can't show me that. My book is just cannot make any this. Aaron had a son. Not Aaron, sorry. Pharaoh's son. Right? When the flood happened, did Aaron's son live?
Quran doesn't talk about Aaron's
Did he
son or Pharaoh's son. What are you talking about?
It's fake.
No, because you don't even know what the Quran talks about. You are fake. Because it claims there's no contradiction. If there's a contradiction in the Quran, there's loads of contradictions that come from God. Full of contradictions. Believes in Bible say there is a contradiction. Full of contradictions. All right, go on. I don't even have to look at the script. I agree. What are the conditions of establishing contradictions between two contradictions? I'm not going to your going around the business. There's a contradiction in the book. There's one scripture that says, oh, no one will bear the burden of anybody. Next minute, oh, you will bear the burden of some of the ones who is dead. Nonsense. That's talking. I know. I'm telling you. You know what? Listen. Do you know? There's a Quran. Let me, bro. Remind, bro. Don't try and talk to me about this. I know your book. There's contradictions in the Quran. Don't try to explain. Can you tell this? If this, let me tell you. Define contradiction. Let me give you an example. Define contradiction. There's a Quran that says no one will bear the you know that one? No, him. Here it goes. It doesn't say that. What does it say? He says no one will bear the burden of another bro. Don't show it. And then it goes on to say, show the contradiction. And then it goes on to say, go ahead and say another verse. And then tells him he will bear the burden. Show it. I've got Quran, you come to speak about it. No, you're wrong. I'm telling you, bring it up on the phone. All right, let's prove your point. I'll prove your point. Why do you do that? I'll prove your point. Don't ask me to define. Don't ask me to define. No, give me conditions that need to be fulfilled before two propositions are deemed to be contradictory. That's how you establish contradiction between two statements. If you don't know the conditions, you are just simply off.
There's no context to it.
There's plenty of contradictions in your Quran. But you don't even know when things can be contradictory. What are the conditions that need to be fulfilled?
So say to me.
There are 8 conditions to help you out. So you say. What these 8 conditions are? I don't care about your 8 conditions. You know what I say? I don't care about your contradiction. I don't care about what you say. I don't care about the contradiction is, yeah?
But when your Bible definition, it needs an explanation.
So you
we don't have one.
Okay, what are the
you have one, I don't have one.
I'm not worried about contradictions.
We don't have any.
I don't need to.
I'm asking you,
I don't see nothing scientific, bro. Or what you believe is what.
Your
I'm not going to university. One of your scriptures says no one will bear the burden of another. And another one says you will bear the burden of another because the one you misled. Yeah? So don't give me that nonsense. The book says no one can. And another verse is there's other one that says that Pharaoh's son died. Another one said he didn't die. Nonsense. Is there in your book? Where? Is there in your book? Show it in your book. That's like him. That's like your friend there. He reckons, and he reckons there's no, your friend here reckons that he has a prostate, you don't kill the serial offender. And yet you're Sahih.
We need reference. Would you mind showing to us the Pharaoh's son is mentioned in the Quran being drowned or not drowned? Go ahead. And then when you realize your mistake, I hope you're going to be brave enough, if you are sincere enough to apologize to God. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not asking the Quran. It's alright.
I've got my book with me. No problem. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. No, let's see whether you are enough. Anyway, what I'm going to do is show you Pharaoh's son. No, Pharaoh's son is drowned or not drowned. Mentioned in the Quran. Go ahead. You'll find. If I had my Quran, I'll show you. I have your AI and the Quran. I have it. Do you want the Quran on my phone?
Which verse? Which chapter? Which ayah?
And I could be wrong. To the best of my knowledge, you said what it says is what scripture. It doesn't mean it.
And we need to see also the contradiction.
For those who come late,
I'm honest. I'm honest. I'm asking you to be honest. When he quoted Deuteronomy, he said it needs to be explained. When he was making the false assumption, he was making the lie that this is a text, or this is an idea, and it's general. There's no context, there's no exception.
He's begging ChatGPT.
Right, okay, right. Right. Surah 35:18. Go ahead. What does it say? You read it. No, you read it. No, you read it. No, you read it. 35:18. What does it say? You read it. No, I'm not going to read it. 35:18. Surah 18. Surah what?
He doesn't have it now.
35:18. I've got my book. I've got 18. What does that say? No, you tell me.
I need a different explanation.
I already said before.
It's just
I said it.
Read it. What does it say? What does it say? You tell me.
Whenever
you guys read it, bro. You are going to show us that the son of Pharaoh. No, I'm talking. No. I want to start with that.
No, this is the
I want to start with that.
No. You start with whatever you want to.
No, I'm starting. Are you going to now apologize and say?
I'm not apologizing.
Are you going to apologize and say?
It's the first thing I said.
Made up talking. Brother. Don't give up.
What did it say?
You give up about the son of
What
Pharaoh.
does Surah 35:18 say?
You are making fake allegations.
What does Surah 35:18 say?
But you admit that you made fake allegations. You admit.
On camera.
Verse concerning killing, murder, and slaughter, then that I have to take that general as well.
Anybody got the balls to read it?
Yeah.
Read it.
Why are you jumping? Why you are changing the topic? Why you are changing the topic now?
Where does the Quran
Read the scripture that I just gave you. Read what I just gave you. Look, I'm just stuck with that.
Why are you changing it?
Read it. I'm going to read it.
Yeah, but why are you changing it now?
I said to you, it's a contradiction. Read the thing.
In what narrative? What narrative did you say you are going to bring?
Right.
You said Pharaoh's son drowned in the ground.
That was another one. I said this.
So this one was a fake allegation.
What I'm talking now.
Okay, this one was a fake allegation. It's not fake. It's not fake.
Let's deal with the contradiction. No, we're dealing with the contradiction in the Quran.
What did you just say?
However,
that's why. Read the verse.
So you are making fake allegations.
You're all cowards. Read the verse.
Why coward?
Read the verse. Read the verse. Because I want you to read it.
Why you want to change it?
If I read it,
We agree to change it. We agree to change the topic.
I read it.
Exactly.
If I read it, you read it. You
And here he was begging ChatGPT to bring this up. Please bring ChatGPT.
Read the verse. Read the verse.
What does it say?
I'm asking you to read it. No, I don't want it to come from me. I want it to come from you. He can read.
What about your allegation regarding
Read. I'll do that another time. Read the verse.
You make a claim.
Anyway, I'm looking at the contradiction. Why you are
You're a false. You are a
contradiction.
Prove it.
Say you were wrong about this, and then we can go to this.
Prove it.
Contradiction.
Say you were
Why are
wrong.
you going to read the contradiction?
Say you were wrong about this, and then we can jump into
I'm not wrong. I don't do that. I'm going to
You
read
were wrong.
I want to read this one.
You were wrong. Yes
I
or
want
no?
to deal with the contradiction.
Read it.
Dealing with the
You made a fake allegation. Yes or
because
no?
that kills Islam. Because the contradiction. You said that your book. When you said there's a contradiction it's not from God. So I'm dealing with the contradiction. No, why are you scared to read your own book? You know what? Why are you scared to read your own book?
You said you are going to
Give me
bring
the
it.
verse. Read it.
You couldn't bring it.
Say it. Read the contradiction. Nah, man. You're
Say that I made a fake allegation.
That's why
when
Prove it.
quoted Bible, and he said he worshiping Jesus. It's not mentioned here.
They put themselves in these situations. They make fake allegations.
It's not
and they have
fake.
no proof.
It's not fake.
That's their problem.
It's not proof.
No proof. Why they bring it up if they don't have any proof? This is your problem.
I'm trying to prove to them that
I don't know why they put themselves in this situation.
one day I think he's Superman. He comes along.
Yeah, proof.
So, but the question is,
Some will say there's all
also error. And I said, there is also an error in the Quran which says that Pharaoh's son died, was drowned. There's another one that says Pharaoh's son didn't drown. And I said to them, let's deal with the contradiction first. And they're all going around carrying on this nonsense, because I gave them the verse to look at, and they won't read it. You won't read it. So the problem is, they're running away from what I'm trying to say, and going on to the other one. And I have to show them the Quran.
When they make an allegation, just make an allegation.
Bro, I know, but I'm going to read the first one and then I'll give the other one.
So if you have a charge, you support your own car.
But bro, I've just told him to read one verse. The contradicting verse, they're going to read the other one.
And we disagree with you, so we're in a battlefield right now. We cannot help you to defeat ourselves.
All like this one here, this man here, obviously got no knowledge. Let me show you. But let me show you the contradiction. I told you the contradiction. Let me show you. I discussed that contradiction. Let me show you. Let me show you.
This allegation. Let me show you. Then we can jump.
No. We started first. I'm saying it wasn't camera. I said to them, I am going to give you a contradiction. That was a first. 1,400. He came.
1,400 days until now. Nobody did. And this ignorant guy, uneducated, says there is a contradiction in the Quran.
But they won't read it.
How lies?
Because all the echoes are all around, and they're scared to read it. Don't you read it?
You're false, man. You're false. You're a liar.
The thing is, I had my Quran. I ain't got my Quran. But your men ain't taking the phone. You guys don't want the phone. You want the original books. Yeah? All right. You can go for Quran.com. Yeah. But when I go into the information, your man saying, look, he's using Google.
No. You don't know what we're gonna say. You haven't produced nothing yet.
I gave him the verse.
Listen. This is not a verse which is talking about Pharaoh. You said there is a contradiction.
But tell you I'm dealing with a contradiction first.
Yeah, we're dealing with it though. Can you not make me have this again?
He's denying. I told him I'm dealing with a contradiction first.
He gave us nothing.
Now he's got to fear.
He gave us nothing though.
Ah, man. Why they tell so much lie? Listen, I said to them, I'm going to deal with the contradiction first.
You're not dealing with it though.
No man with a beard come along and start giving all this nonsense, intelligent this and this, right? Now, I said to them, let me deal with the contradiction first. No, they want to know about the Pharaoh one, which I can't do if I had my book. I ain't got my
What's the contradiction?
So I was dealing with
What's the contradiction?
Read the verse.
The contradiction
Read
of the Pharaoh.
What's the
contradiction?
Say that was a contradiction.
Admit that you were wrong. Admit that you were wrong about your allegation regarding the narrative of Pharaoh.
Stay there.
Admit it.
Stay there.
Will you bring it up?
Right, watch, I'm going to destroy
Will you bring it up?
What's the contradiction?
Are you going to bring it up now?
I'm going to go to
Yes or no?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to wait. I'm going to get it. Right?
Make your argument. Yes or no?
I'm going to get the. I'm going to search the verse. And I'm going to show you. Give 5 minutes, right? And then you're going to be ashamed. Going to run. They're going to run. Watch this. Let me find. If I had my book, I would have done this because it tells you. You know the one that says one Pharaoh's son drowned, and there's another one that says Pharaoh's son didn't drown.
He was begging. He was begging Google, please find
no, Pharaoh's son. Wait a minute, just wait. I'm going to find it. Talk to them. Yeah, I'm going to show them. I'm going to show him up in a minute. If I had my Quran, then I'll show it straight. I ain't got the Quran. So I'm showing them this one here. Yeah, that he won't read it. Yeah, the one that talks about the burden, that no one will bear the burden. This is the verse. Surah Fatah 35:18, yeah, which says no bearer of burden will bear the burden of another. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
So what contradiction? What contradiction?
But there's another one that says, there's another verse. I'll find it. I think it's 25. 25 something. Oh my God. That's why I was asking him to read it. I was asking him to read it.
So you're not going to be.
He's going back to Noah's son.
I want to use.
I'm going to do the Noah's son.
He said he's going to give us.
He said he's going to show us a contradiction about the narrative of Pharaoh. Where is it?
Listen.
Stay there.
Do you have it? I'm here.
Bro, what's
don't go nowhere. I'm going to show you.
Come on, man. It's too wild. Where's the contradiction?
Let us
roll.
Except those who mislead others.
He tried that with me and it never worked. He tried that with everybody. They run away. They run away because of your manners.
He saw it. He saw it on a video or something.
You need manners. Everybody needs manners. Why do I need manners? Why do I need manners? Why do I need manners?
None of you guys have manners.
We need umanas. We need umanas.
None of you. None of you. All disrespect.
He said he will bring a contradictory in the narrative of Pharaoh. Son of Pharaoh. I'm telling him there is no son of Pharaoh in the Quran.
He's getting help. He's
saying that he's going to bring it. So show it to me, or at least admit that you were wrong.
What happened with the apostasy?
Why you are so?
What happened with the topic of apostasy? We were talking about apostasy, right? And Michael was aiding him, providing a hadith which states the punishment of apostasy.
Right, we're going to show you. You got the verse, yeah, right, listen,
yeah, where's that?
Oh, yeah, he's running now.
People run from you.
You want to see the verse?
Everyone is running
from
you.
You ready? You ready? You ready to be shamed?
This is my hero.
Give us the verse.
Where am I now?
Watch him shame. Give us the verse. The one that said Pharaoh's son didn't drown.
Pharaoh's son, yeah. Okay. Is there a verse saying that?
Sure.
I can't remember.
Can you give me surah number and verse, please? Thank you for bringing the camera.
Yeah, Quran.com.
Surah number, please. Surah number and verse number, please.
Surah 11.
Surah 11. Verse
42 and 43. I never heard this though, it's interesting.
Let's see the excuse.
And I will bring up the translation in English now to show you. Pharaoh's son. Okay, so here is the English. Can you put this in camera?
I want to hear it in English because we're in English.
It's going to read both. It's going to read both. It's going to read both.
Pharaoh's son.
Read the thing, bro. We're listening.
It's going to read both. Relax. It's going to read both.
You sure Pharaoh? You sure he mentioned?
Relax, the man. Relax. Answer him. We hear a case. We hear a case. We're going to answer it. We hear a case.
This first of all. So he is absolutely wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. This first of all.
There's no first one.
Yeah. Second, can he show me any contradictions?
Which verse did you read?
We'll show you that.
Where is son of Pharaoh? Here. He's saying he's bringing a contradictory about son of Pharaoh. Where is son of Pharaoh? He didn't say Noah.
No, it's Noah.
He said Pharaoh, so he's still saying.
Says Pharaoh.
He's still saying that.
Says Pharaoh. Stop lying.
Your brother is.
No, wait.
He's trying to help
you. See, you should not do this. I watched a while ago when he come to you and says Pharaoh, and you said to him, you met Noah, and he said Noah again, and he doubled down and said Pharaoh. I just a while ago watched you did that. So why are you doing this now?
Admit it, you were wrong. Why the arrogancy?
I don't know your book.
So I was wrong. Say it. So
at least for your age, have some integrity for your age.
You caught him, Abdullah.
A while ago he came to you and he says to you, you know the verse about the Pharaoh's son, and you corrected him and said, I was listening to you. You said to him, you meant Noah's son, and he doubled and says, no, Pharaoh's son. He responded back to you a second time and said Pharaoh's son. But you was right when because I know it's something got to do with Noah's son. You was right when he responded to him, but he doubled and said Pharaoh's son. So what's going on? No. Why are you saying that he meant Noah's son? Well, you know he don't mean Noah's son, because he doubled and said Pharaoh's son.
Are you wrong or not?
You said that was not him. So why are you saying that he's saying Pharaoh's Noah's son? He didn't say Noah's son. No. You told him and he doubled son. See, he just realized now. Just realized now.
Sorry,
so you trying to correct him.
My mistake.
And then a while ago he said that he said Noah's son. He never said Noah's son. No, but he never said it. Just now he realized it. Just now he realized it's Noah's son. Just now. So you should not say what he said a while ago.
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
I know you have to find but he did not say Noah's son. Don't say that he said Noah's son.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
If you say he meant Noah's son, that's a different argument. Don't say that he said Noah's son.
So what does it say?
Words are not very important.
Right, okay.
Come on, Uncle, please.
It's my bad. I got the name wrong. I meant Right, so it says Noah's son drowned, right? Now what's the one that said he didn't drown?
Oh my God, he's going back to the
No, he's not mistaken. No, he's not mistaken.
Here is the surah.
I was wrong when I said Pharaoh's son. But it says here, but did it say he drowned?
I want to see.
Did it say he drowned it? What did it say?
Noah's son drowned.
What did it say? Read it so everybody knows what it says.
Okay, let's read it.
Did it say 11, 42 and 43?
Yeah.
Did
He said, I will take shelter on a mountain which will save me from the water. Noah said, today no one will be saved from Allah's punishment except those on whom He may have mercy. Thereupon the waves came between them, and he was among those who were drowned.
Ah, right, you hear that, people? So Noah's son drowned. Okay? Now let's show the other one. Let's show them that it did drown.
What is that contradiction?
Show but then come with the next verse, bro. He drowned there, yes?
Right, okay. And the next verse.
I will never find another such
because I don't know. It's here.
Who's Noah's son? Can I just say one thing? Who's Noah's son? You know what's so wonderful? That whatever God says, whatever God says has always come true, yeah? You know that? Right. So if you think about it, just think about it. The Bible says that 8 souls...
Wait, let me have something though, brother.
Wait, can I finish? The Bible says that 8 souls survived the flood, right? Noah,
he's showing a contradiction.
Let me finish, please.
Brother, wait, let me have something though. Let him finish then.
I'm back in the point.
You are making him run now.
8 souls survived.
That's a different topic. That's a different topic.
You are making him running.
That's a different
Come, don't run, please.
Please, brother, don't understand.
Respect what we're doing. Brother, respect what we're doing here. You don't understand.
What are you talking about?
You don't understand.
Brother, we haven't finished in the middle.
You are making him run now. He's making a fake allegation. And he's making a fake allegation.
Let him finish.
A contradiction in a verse, in a certain verse.
Brother, let him finish first.
He's talking about this. Come on, what are you searching for? Here is the verse. What is he searching for now? We have the verse in here. Where is the contradiction?
He just told me and I stepped back. No, because you came out bullshit after he told me to step. I stepped back. I don't believe in that bullshit.
So why are you talking about it?
Yeah? I'm saying what the facts are.
Come on, brother. The verse is here. We brought the verse up.
You don't have to believe in my God.
No, let me quiet, man.
Why do you believe in God?
Reference.
Surah 38, 36 to 48. Read that.
No. He said that. Let's see. He said that one contradicted.
So he drowned in
So what? What's your number?
This one's 36 48.
So 36, 48. Yeah, all right, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna go.
There it says
36.
It's okay.
36, 48.
Yeah, he's gonna read it. Don't worry, he's gonna read it. Don't. We hear you.
And his son was among the drowned.
Who's son? That's not contradiction.
It's a contradiction.
It's alignment.
Please.
The other verse is John and this one's John.
I'm showing it to the camera here. Okay? We need to see the contradiction.
Bro, we want to read it. No. The first one said it's John. The one they give us first is John. This one said not John for contradiction.
You can pause.
Did you bring any contradiction now?
Let's read.
Are you ready for loads of contradiction from your book? Are you ready to hear loads of contradiction in your book?
No, I don't worry.
Are you ready? Okay.
Why are you going to my book?
Okay, I'm not going to. Okay. No problem. All right. I'm not going to your book. Let's stick to my book. Show me the contradiction, please.
He doesn't get it yet. He still thinks there's a contradiction. Read it for him.
Read it for him. I need to see it. Make your point.
What's the contradiction in this verse?
2176.
What's the contradiction?
2176. Michael help him out.
Surah 21.
Every time Michael tried to help him, Michael dig a hole for him to go.
Surah 21 what? What's the verse? 76. And we are
21?
76.
Contradiction in Quran.
Listen now, man. Why are you giving us so much? Can you just pick one? You can't find it yet?
I'm listening to the conversation.
Are you sure you want to move on another reference? Is that the reference?
He's working on his
Alright. So this one should be saying, for there to be, listen clear. For there to be a contradiction, this one should say that he didn't drown. Then you have a contradiction.
Right.
Yes.
Go on. So one part says wrong, and the other part says he didn't.
Because come on, says the first one says he's John.
Yeah.
For it to have a contradiction, the other one she said not John.
Yeah, this is a contradiction. We need to see it.
Do we agree on that?
Yeah, we need to see
Can
it.
we have an agreement on that?
Drown and not drown, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to agree on that.
No, read the verse, bro.
What verse
We
number?
agree to read it.
Okay.
We agree, but you understand?
I will.
Are we kids out?
Show us. Where is it? Please.
So read 76. Read 76.
We know that brown one. Show us that it didn't drown.
He quotes the verse, and I bring the verse for him. He didn't show anything.
No, we read the verse that
He's drowned. Yes.
Now we're looking at the verse that said he did not drown.
Okay.
So why are you beating around the bush?
Okay.
Which one? Verse number? 76?
76.
What is it from China?
Where is it? English, 76. And Noah, when he called out, when he called out to us before, so we responded to him and saved him and his household from the great distress.
Where does that say Noah's son didn't drown?
Didn't drown, yeah.
Where does this verse say Noah's son is? We just read it. He just read it. He just read it. He just read the verse. He just read the verse.
No any contradiction.
He just read the verse.
Have you got this?
Stop doing this, man.
Listen to me.
Stop doing. No, wait. Don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Wait. Don't go there yet. You said 21:76 says.
He was not drunk.
Listen carefully. Don't do that. We're not kids here. We're not gonna escape with this.
Apologize.
You said 21:76 says Noah's son did not drown. We just read the verse that is not in the verse.
Yeah.
So there's no contradiction.
What we can do now? Apologize and admit.
I don't want to call a liar. That's impossible.
Gemini, brother.
ChatGPT.
You need Gemini.
ChatGPT or Gemini.
GPT is not helping. Gemini is not helping. Michael is helping him.
Michael is not as well.
Michael is helping him.
Brother.
Every time Michael tried to help him, he going
Admit it
deeper.
and apologize. You are wrong. No contradiction in Quran.
He can't apologize twice. He did one before.
At least
second one.
No, he's a man of honor. He can apologize.
But not today.
He is.
But not today.
We will see.
Yeah, we agree. Have you got this? Have you got this?
Yeah, read.
36.
I agree you're wrong on the first part. No, let him agree.
Read the damn verse.
Let him accept that he's wrong on the first one. Don't move to another one. Don't go to no more. Read. Are you wrong on the first one?
Wrong on what?
We just read it and it
I
doesn't
told you saw ahead. That's what I said to you.
Okay.
Another one.
I said you that's what I said. The video is on the video. One said he drowned and this one said he doesn't drown. So read and stop with the nonsense.
Surah Hud, verse
read
6. Verse 36?
48 it says there.
48? Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to 48.
36, 48.
Yes, sure.
Come with your nonsense.
You have something. Yeah. Michael.
It was said, O Noah, Disembark, what is that?
Read it in Arabic.
English, we're not Arabic speakers, are we? Oh no. You want to listen?
Disembark, yeah, okay. O Noah, disembark with peace from us. O Noah, okay? Disembark with peace from us. And those blessing upon you, Noah, and upon some nations from those who are with you. As for other nations, we will grant them enjoyment for a while. Then they will be afflicted with a painful punishment from us.
Like when he's
Where did it say son of Noah?
No son there.
Where is the contradiction? I'm keeping reading the verses you are calling. Where is the contradiction, please?
Wait.
Can you admit now? Can you admit now Quran has no contradiction?
Another verse.
Why the people are so arrogant?
No, you have to give him some time.
Next time you read yourself. Let him read himself.
Do not boy
Right, here we are.
Yeah, read.
This is what he missed out.
Yeah.
Here he replied, I will take refuge on the water. Noah cried, today no one is protected from Allah's decree except those whom he shows mercy. And the waves came between them and his son was among the drowned. Thank you.
We said the same thing.
His son was a mother.
Where is the other? Why are you running?
Does that say his son drowned?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
His son drowned. If there is a contradiction, that means there is another verse saying he didn't drown.
Read the listen to them now. We've read the one already that said he drowned. You remember?
We agree.
Now, one said he drowned, and then not fair.
Let him speak. Let him waffle. Go on. Leave him waffle.
Where he did not drown.
You read the first one.
No. Thank you.
Give him the first one again.
How he's looking at you. How is he looking at you?
One second.
What's wrong with them?
What's wrong with you? Please, guys, please. Please, I beg you.
On the scripture. Right, wait, let the man.
Don't be arrogant.
This here said he drowned. Okay? We agree. Right, go back.
To the one where he said it was
his friend is helping you trying to find
show us. He's gonna show you he was here.
Yeah.
Look at my hand, bro.
I want to say something. Relax now. Can I say something?
Don't.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
What you just read a while ago, you already go back. That's the first one. That was the first one I said. That was short. You read it twice now. Right. That's all you do.
Let's read the one. What's the one? Right there.
He's not aware he gone back to the first one. He believed he found a new one. So there's a contradiction.
Apparently, and everybody says yes, he drowned.
And another verse says
now this one says yes, he did not drown.
Noah's son was not saved. When we ask him, produce a verse where Noah's son,
but he drowned. He drowned.
Produced the wrong verse. He went to another one, and finally he going back to the first one.
Read the first
one. He can't keep up with it. And a lot of them, they can't keep up with it.
You didn't bring any contradiction.
That was the first verse to give us that says his job.
You didn't bring any contradiction.
Was that the first
Bring any contradiction.
So where's the one that said his job?
He's not aware.
I think I need this on my
He's not aware of Akal.
You understand?
He's not aware.
You understand what happened now?
He's not aware.
Okay. So you didn't get it. All right, let's get it.
I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it.
You are saying.
You
are saying.
You give us two other ones from Sweden.
Dive in, man. Dive in.
Indicate that he did. What's going on? That he did not.
No, sorry, the same.
Those words did not say that.
Exactly.
Right, so keep now.
Yeah.
Is the one that says it did drown.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
I'm helping him now.
Let him. Leave him. Give him his time. Please, ChatGPT, I'm begging you, ChatGPT, please. Will not help.
Michael not helping him.
Right. This is the scripture you read before. Surahhood 42 to 43. Read it again.
Yes, I will read
right.
it. Okay.
I can be the first one. So you read that third time or you read it twice?
We have an Egyptian saying says خليك مع الكذاب لحد باب الظهر. Stay with the liar until he get home. So I will stay with you.
You can't hold it together.
Surah number.
Holding it together. Go on.
So you are wrong, yeah?
All right, go on. That's fine. That's all right.
Okay, so there's no contradiction in Quran, yeah?
Akmal.
So we find the one now that says Noah's son did not drown, then you will have a contradiction.
Yeah, exactly. This is what contradiction means. Exactly.
That said Noah's son did not drown. You need to find that one.
And the golden word here, the golden word is not drowned. Not drowned.
2176.
Right.
Okay. 21.
He got you.
Right.
21.
I read it before, by the way. I read this one before. I read it. I just read it, but I will read it.
2176.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have that. 2176.
What genealogy? You want to go for genealogy? No. And Harry was from China. Who wants to hear that?
2176.
2176. I just read it. I just read it before camera, and I will read it again. And Noah, when he called out to us before, so we responded to him. To who? To Noah. So we responded to him and saved him. Who? Noah and his household from the great distress. Can you please show me where did his son didn't drown?
Not drown.
But it said that he saved him and his family.
Yeah.
So his child was saved.
Don't come on his side. No, don't let him stab you in the back. Don't let him stab you in the back. He wants to stab you in the back. Let him come on this side. Don't stab him in the back. Come on this side. Come and line up with the kafir.
line
Come with
up
the
with the
mushrikeen. Come with the mushrikeen and the munafiqeen. Don't stab him in the back. Don't stab him in the back. Exactly. Don't stab him in the back. Come and line up with the keen on the side. Come with the munafiqeen on the side.
He's still searching.
His family. It's also, it doesn't mean his son did it.
Brother.
Don't stab him in the back. Come on.
Brother, please apologize.
It's not conviction, I know what. You have said his son.
Do not make this to yourself.
What's the problem? His son.
Do not make this to yourself. Do not make this to yourself. Do not make this to yourself. Admit it. Admit it. Quran has no contradictions. Can you show one? How long are you trying till now?
About an hour, a little over an hour.
Using ChatGPT and Google.
Yeah, but the signal is that strong. The internet signal is not that strong.
I have got my Quran. But that one doesn't indicate that.
Quran is online, bro. Quran is online. I'm bringing it online. It is online. I don't need my Quran as well.
You're saying I'm using ChatGPT.
I can show you the contradictions.
You don't need Quran if you have my
using ChatGPT, I can show you loads of contradiction in Bible.
Wait, let me find the chapter 21 verse.
Well, let me help you.
No, I've got it. Wait.
No, one second. It's not working.
He should give up. He should give up.
There's another one.
This is pathetic.
This is time I wish I
This is pathetic, brother. Wallahi, this is pathetic. I'm feeling bad for you.
Don't worry about me.
Wallahi, I'm feeling bad for you. Why you put yourself in this situation?
It said he did not.
Why you are making fake allegations? Why you are making fake claims?
Gemini. I'll get it. Google AI.
Yeah. So we could download at least. Let's use 5 of the AI.
Google the AI. All I'm doing, I'm getting the reference to the verse.
No, brother, it's the same thing. I'm not doing it, but I'm doing it.
Just give me a chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
أهله اللي اتبعوه لكن ابنه اللي قال له ساوي إلى جبل يعصمني ورفض. ده كان إيه؟ هو بيتكلم عن ده. إيه؟ عن جزاء. ابنه هو يونس. عندك دليل على اللي أنت بتقوله ده؟ ما عندكش دليل ما تقعدش تفتي.
النبي في القرآن كله لا يولد إلا نبي. كل القرآن. يعني إذا النبي هذا يونس نوح ولد ليس نبي.
وليه ابن نوح
إذا هذا الولد
وليه ابن نوح رفض يطيع أبوه؟
منظومة
لما هو نبي لما ابنه نبي ليه رفض يطيع أبوه؟ هو في أنبياء بيبقوا؟ الأنبياء معصومين.
هو قال أنا سآوي إلى جبل يعصمني من
This is what they said.
He's saying, he just turned it. He's saying, look how fair we get them.
did. I did it. I slapped him so hard, yeah, didn't wake up. When I finished, imagine 3 GMs came on the fucking train as well, yeah? It's not time to go right. Exactly, like mine. Fuck. Then I put your phone now saying that, oh,
Israelites will return to take down Islam.